down before this, and while we are getting started, YouTube right here, not for sale ever. None of the stuff in this room is for sale. If you hear us think or even think that we're mentioning something's for sale, nothing ever is. We have signs all throughout the room that says nothing's for sale. We constantly say nothing's for sale. We never touch anything in here. And these are all in a safe manner. No one is in danger and no one is getting hurt. So no need to restrict our videos. All right, let's see. Camden, Elijah, MX. Hey, Peterbilt also first. Let me see. My Ann says Camden was first. Caden, sorry. Elijah can't. No, Caden was first. Camden wasn't. Let's see here. Hudson, how's it going? Micah, hello. Appreciate you all coming in. 9 people in the chat already. That was quick. Do you still have enough mods, or can I be a mod? Asking all the time isn't going to help your case. I have plenty of mods. I haven't taken any away since yesterday. Liberty, hello. How's it going, buddy? Appreciate you showing up. We did some reloading last night on the live on Twitch for an hour and a half, and on YouTube here for like 2.5 hours, 2.25, I forget. But I don't have any more shells for 38s or 357 that are unloaded. I thought maybe I did. I couldn't find any more. Unless they are... They could be inside of one of my totes. I don't think I have any 9 in there. Oh, I could do 9mm. I could do some 9mm. I don't have any clean, though. I got to put them through the cleaner. We could do that. I could put them on the cleaner real quick. Maybe do some reloading for you guys. Good to be here. What happened to your channel? You were pulling 1,000 views. Now it's like 7. Micah, that's YouTube for you. So they shadow banned me for 3 months. Plus, they changed all the algorithms to Gemini AI controlling it. Plus, every time you make an offense that they accuse you of, even though we didn't, they always drop your views as almost a double whammy. How's the camera following you? I have it on a track system on a gimbal, but I just shut it off so I can get up here. So yeah, YouTube likes to do that. They double, triple, and quadruple whammo you. Let's see. Let me put some of this brass in the cleaner real quick. Got a whole bunch of 9mm in here. Probably like 4,000 rounds of shells. How's your camp falling? Yeah. Like just like the other fellow was asking, I don't need any more mods. He's asked multiple times. I don't need any more mods right now because I barely have anybody in here anymore, unfortunately. It's been a while since Arms Room 24 stream. That's true. He did a couple videos. I saw him do the, what do you call it? The Desert Eagle. But other than that, yeah, I haven't seen him. He did a video of Desert Eagle. Yeah, I don't really need any mods right now. I still have probably more than I need. Whoops, I just broke something. Because I barely have anybody in here anymore. It's kind of sad. We've got 15 in here right now, but... okay, I got to dump some of this brass inside of the... what's up? Blue Barrel... Blue Fire, how's it going? Beans? That's what we call something when someone's asking the price of something when they're not for sale. Not for sale. We say beans. He said he was going to be focusing on shorts now and not such so much streams. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I need to put some of these shells in my cleaner real quick. Hey, what's up, TD? I need to put some 9mm shells in here. I'll dump them in real quick. And then I got to, once they're clean-ish. Hey, what's up, Cannon? Putting some 9mm in some a tumbler here real quick. Yes, Norma, they are. Which is totally legal to do this on YouTube. You just have to follow their guidelines, which we always do. Mythical, how you doing? You look like an older Will Ferrell. An older, more like a younger. There's a few people who call me Will Ferrell. As well as, depending on how my hair is, sometimes people call me Prince Harry. Mythical. I agree 100%. Yep. Got a couple new people in here. Appreciate that. Dylan and Norma, how is your evening going, or morning, depending where you're at? I am here in Arizona, so I'm here in the United States. I gotta go plug this in real quick. I will be right back in a minute. I gotta go put it in this brass tumbler. I'll be right back. Go ahead and salivate on those wonderful lever actions. All right. Put that outside so it's not so noisy. Hey, what's up, Cannon? Appreciate you coming in. Bog my mind with the Prince Harry. A few people think I look like Prince Harry, yeah. Depending on how my hair or beard is. Right now, it's a little bit... I need a haircut. And I got really wavy hair. Let's see here. Oh, so you know what's up. Not sure, Mr. Mythic. I do have a mythical sniper. I do have one. Right there, a 338 Lapua. Right there, a sniper. Do I hunt? I do. Do you show us the lower middle gun? Sure, let me flip the camera. I don't have anything out on the table gun-wise because I'm going to do some loading. But I do have, let me turn the camera or the light on in here so it's a little brighter. The lower middle one. The middle one here is a model 92. That's made in early 1900s. That's a model 92 chambered in 2520. The one below it is a 1895 model 92 made in 1895. It is a hexagon barrel 3220. That right there is a model 94 made in 1904. It's a 2535, and that's a 22 Henry modern one. And then here's a Winchester model 94 AE from the 50s. Remember that haircut stream? Yep, I need another haircut. We do have firearms inside here that a lot of times I have on the table here. In the safe here. Got a few of them out in there. We got more than that, but what's up, Zeg? Look, today me and my friends made an igloo. Awesome. It's been a while since I made an igloo. It's been a while. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of shotguns here, double barrels. Our top of our head, Cole. It's where we usually cut our hair. And our beard. I got a beard too. The 5.7, I don't know if I have that in the door. Let me check real quick. I think I do have the 1.57 in here. I need to get some dies for that for loading. That one's a 5.7 FN. It's an FN 5.7. I do have a PSA Rock in somewhere else. I just started hunting myself. I got a bear tag, and I have a javelina, which is our native pigs here in Arizona. And then I went deer hunting the other day in November, but unfortunately didn't see any buck. Hey, what's up, Chris? Yeah, it has a 30 rounder on it, or 35, I forget right now. Normally they're like a 21, 22. Guns were lost in a boating. Yeah, allegedly. Right, Cole? Allegedly. What's up, Full Throttle? We're possibly going to do some more reloading. I got some brass inside the, what do you call it? In the cleaner right now. Let's see. We're going to probably do some 9mm because that's what these projectiles are. I did 357, about 72 of them last night. And some 38 specials, which are in... Where we do that? We did 50 38 specials plus 3 plus Ps. This one's a little older shell. I didn't get it super clean, but it's good still. Everyone in chat, good evening. Yes, sir. How's everything going tonight? Pretty good. Angela, no. See the sign? Oh, sweet. You're doing a lot of reloading now. I'm slowly getting into it. Let's see. Where's my 9mm? I think that's actually before. There's the Makarov. I don't think I have the right potency stuff for that. Let's see if I got the right powder for 9mm in the 125 grain Hornady. These are 120. There we go, 125. So yeah, I can do it in the 24 because I have 244. That's pretty light though. That's the primer. That's our PSI. That's our feet per second there. Those are pretty slow. We want to probably do it on the slightly hotter side. Yeah, that's only 960. That's pretty slow. So if I do 3.9, that'd be 1,060. What is a normal 9? I think a normal line is right around 1,000. 1,200. I'm looking at my boxes of ammo over here. Let's see, what happens if you use smokeless powder in a musket? It'd probably blow up, unless you use a teeny bit. You've tried making a 22? No, I haven't. I have not. I know what that is. That's the a 50 BMG shell. Or case, sorry. Let's see, those are my 357, so I got to change those out for something else. Let me put you guys on the stand in a different spot real quick. Lower you down. Whoops, wrong way. Yeah, that's for a 115. These are 125, so they're going to be less. These are 125 hollow points because I was able to get those super cheap. Yeah, normally be like, yeah, between 1,000 and 1,200, 1,100, 1,200. But we're going to do, let's see, let's plug this in real quick. We're going to do these 125s because they're like they're pretty much like a Hornady XTP. I was using the same projectiles last night. And our 244 ball, it'll work for now. You ever fully taken apart a motor before? Yes, I have rebuilt a couple engines before. Let's see if I can reverse this here real quick. All right, let's get this down for you guys. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to Desert Armory and more. Hopefully you guys are all doing okay. Yeah, I've rebuilt a couple engines. All right. It's not catching me? Uh-oh, we turned it on. Why aren't you moving? There we go. And they still don't have the pole set up for what do you call it? For doing a poll on the unfortunately it's not working. A poll for YouTube. The last 3-4 lives it hasn't been working. So I need to get some dies for my 5.7 and then get some projectiles for it. That would be nice. Uh-oh. Didn't know what to do. What's up, Elijah? Motor work is fun and annoying at the same time if you don't have the right tools. That's true. Okay, it's still following me, right? For some reason it didn't. It saw my back or something. Didn't know what to do. Let me move it where I had it last night. It seemed to work better right there. There we go. All right. Let me see. We need, since these are fairly low velocity, how many PSI would a 115 be? Of the same. There's a 115. The 115s, they don't actually have you use the 244. Oh yeah, they do. Right here. 25,000, 3,100. So these are just a little bit hotter. 32.6. These are 31. Where'd that go? 33.10. These are 32.6. So just barely hotter if I do the really hot. If you're learning on stream, kosher now. To a point. You can't say what you're using item-wise, the what size, how much powder you're using, what type of powder you're using. And you have to be like, what's his name was the other day. Hopefully no one gets motion sickness. I know, right? We'll shut it off. See, Chris, when you going to put up some content, bro? Yeah, I almost went shooting tonight, or today. Because, it was a holiday, but I did work in the morning for my parents. I'm building a deck for them. But these should work pretty good for the 9 mils. because they're, you know, an XTP 9 mil pretty much. These are a little bit heavier than one. Oh, they do have 125 in here. Hornady HAP. I don't even know what that is. 124 XTP Hornadies. What I can do, let's see, that doesn't have for those. So these are 3.5. These should fit. No problem. Oh yeah. Yep, they'll fit no problem. Let's see here. Hopefully no one gets motion sick. I just shut it off so you guys don't. Let me grab my 9 mil set of dies real quick. Put this 308 back. I was using the 308 to punch out the primers because the primer puncher outer, if that's a word, broke out on my 357 projectiles. Unfortunately. Alright, something's not stacked right in here. It's falling out or something. On something? See, is that gonna work? See if I can get this lid on. There we go. Alright. 9 mil. There we go. I need to get a crimper though, which I actually have one coming. A crimper for him. What's up? Quarino. I forget how you pronounce your name. You have another name usually too. Everybody stay in. Mine was pretty good. ST. See, I can take this one out, put this one in. Probably actually the same thing. It's the 357, so that can go into here. What was this one? That's a Hornady 9. Okay, is that from this one? Yeah, that's from this case, I guess. I thought these were all readings in here. All right. Oh yeah, here's the other reading. Better now, Elijah. What's up, Adrian? Can you say Wiloho? I can. Wiloho. Where did this 9mm Hornady come from? This is 9x21. It does both. Where did I get this one from? Did it come out of my... No, it didn't come out of the 44 mag. I'm not sure where that one came out of. It's a Hornady. We'll just set that one to the side for now. I forget where that die came from. Alright, so we actually do need this one. What's the next thing I have to get into reloading? Hello all. Oh, that's the next thing. Yep, been working on videos all day. There you go, Liberty. There you go. Awesome sauce. Alright, let's raise that up just a little bit. Let me see how one of these work. I have to adjust a little bit. I need the wrench here to loosen up the collet. Yeah, I'm just getting into it myself, so. Wow, that collet is tight. Twig. There we go. Yeah, that was tight. Hey, Cohen. Hey, man, it's been a while. How's it going? I've actually been doing lives. Unfortunately, YouTube doesn't alert everybody. They hate this type of stuff, so. But we've been pretty good. Okay, and then we need a quarter turn from there to adjust her down. We've been pretty good. How about yourself, Cohen? How's life been? If you hear a weird noise in the background, that's because I have a vibrator in the other room. That is, what you call it, cleaning some brass real quick. Put some lubricant on that, a little bit tight. There we go. No, Ammo Alchemist reloads on the channel quite often, actually. I'm worried that if I get into reloading, I'll end up with every large caliber. Like 500 and 460. Finishing filming an S&W Night Guard and an FNX 45, filming a SIG MPX and FN P90s tonight. P90, probably a PS90, because a P90 most people do not have. They're pretty hard to get and then very expensive. Almost questioned my hearing for a second. Oh, the noise in the background? Oh, when I said vibrator? I almost questioned my hearing. Okay, yeah, man, I'm doing good. My channel has 23 subs now, and YouTube doesn't give me notifications for lives. Yes, PS90. Well, I figured, yeah, Chris. That's why I need to 58E is not cheap. Yeah, you need to reload 58E. I need to take a screenshot of this guy's channel to make sure that I'm subscribed to him. Sorry, my hand's in the way. There we go. Let me check on the brass real quick after I unprime this, which we need to clean that off a little bit. Did I unprime it okay? Looks like it. Perfect. That's how it's supposed to be right there. Maybe just a tick less, but that should work. Clean this one off real quick. What's up, young boy rides bikes? What's happened to the gun lives? Oh, they're here. It's just like I have them in the room, obviously. It's just YouTube gave me a strike for no reason, and I've been trying to play it a little chilly. They keep saying that stuff, that my pew-pews are for sale, even though there's a sign right there that says not for sale. We have a sign right here that says not for sale. We have another one over there. They keep accusing us twice now, 3 times. Once they dropped it. The other time I asked them to plead it, they dropped it. The third time, even with proof, they said, we know you have proof, but you still did it. Which we didn't. But, no, we still do lives, just not as aggressive. I'm trying to get off their back until they get my strike gone. Why am I not a mod? I got a new phone and finally found my old account info. I forget. Oh, I was sorting through some of my mods because I don't need as many right now. Like I said to some people, it's not that I didn't like them as a mod. It's not that you're getting disciplined. I only get about 12 to 15 people in here each night, and so I don't need 40, 50 mods. And so I had to sift through them. Although it's an early first gen, which is a certain lecky. Oh, a certain glitch. Got it. Good glitch. Yeah, 50 cal expensive is not for the faint of heart for sure. At least not for my end. I don't need any more right now. But bikes, I still have 30 mods. I'm on here every night. This is literally the first time I've seen you since you got your new phone. I'm pretty sure. Unless you changed your names. I was busy making chicken noodle soup from scratch. Oh, wow. Sweet. No, honestly, I don't really need any right now. I have so many, and I barely have anybody coming in anymore because of the way YouTube is right now. They use AI to do the algorithm, so it's messing them all the time up. It's messing it up to pieces. So, yeah. Well, that's the wrong one. That belongs somewhere else. Yeah, I could not find my account. Let's see here. You need 98 mods. I had 50 something. If I was still getting 300-400 people in here, I might need 50 something, because that, depending which time of day I'm on, even though, you know, I'm usually 6 p.m. Arizona time. Hey, what's up, Matthew? Welcome back. Hi, happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Happy I'm back. Yep, same to you. Let's see how there's what's doing. My brass that I'm cleaning. Let's go check it. I'll be right back. Used to have a gun channel, but YouTube removed it. Yeah, they hate us. All right, let me close this up. set that elsewhere for now. Let's see. I need... Hey, Baker. Pistol Pete used to drop him in here. He did, yeah. So does D-Boss, actually still does sometimes. He ended up furloughing mods after the YouTube crackdown. Furlough, yeah, they're furloughs. Yeah, YouTube hates fun channels for sure and limits everything. Yeah, limits everything. Right now they're doing every channel pretty much limiting, unless it's their people doing stuff they're not supposed to. They love that stuff because it makes them money. Or, yeah, 2A stuff they don't like. Like even my outdoor channel. I have an outdoor channel. But why? But why? I don't know, Yukon. Why? You tell me. We don't know why. Yeah, even my outdoor channel that I started about a month ago, when they gave me my strike, I already had an account. I just didn't have anything on it. And I'm doing that just for outdoor stuff. Of course, I only have 100-something subscribers, but it doesn't get a lot of people in either. What the bleep? I ain't a mod. Yukon, you were for a teeny bit. But then I had to sift through my mods because we don't need that many when YouTube's not treating us, right? Can't stand Mr. Beast, that goofy grin. I watch them. I admit, I watch them. I do watch them. Oh, those are too deep for that. I have to use something else. Those are too, well, I could just set them in there. They're not, I don't like that. Me no likey. I can just toss them in there. Let's see here. At lowest payouts on monetizations, just to run salt on the wound. I know, right? So yeah, they drop us, and then we don't make anything, and they pump the channels that are giving them piles of money back in return. How is that not shadow banning? Oh, we like these channels because they're the ones who's making us the money. Super sad. At whatnot? Forlow, you might even say. Forlorn? What about whatnot? What'd they do? I've heard of whatnot. I'm trying to think. I think I've been on it one time. Let's see. Have you ever thought about moving to other platforms like Trigger Hill? Bentley, I actually am on Twitch. I have Twitch. And Trigger Hill, I haven't yet. There's also Rumble, but Rumble takes a while, and so does Twitch, to get people coming. If there's a way I can get all my subscribers over there, I mean, that would be awesome. Once YouTube says no more of this type of content, well then, yeah, eventually everybody would just switch over there. They'll be losing piles of money from people, though. And not at. What not at? You're funny. But why? Yes, sir, but why? Well, that's an old one. We'll leave that one out. Probably too old to... I got to clean that one more extensively. Yes, sir. I have Rumble at a backup. Yeah, I currently have Rumble too, but I don't have any followers or anything over there. Switch as hard on gun as YouTube. No, you can actually touch stuff over there in a safe manner. Like I always go over the 4 gun rules, and I show that they're all empty, and I show that all the chambers are opened, locked back if they're semi-autos, and that no mags are in them. Now, Paul Wick, I think it was on Twitch, and when he went to check one on camera, a bullet was in there. And so his got blocked for a whole week. They don't even give you a day off. Rumble as a backup, same name on Rumble. I think so. I know I have an account, but I don't have anything on it, so I'm not sure if it'll come up. But it should be Desert Armory and More, yeah. Same on Twitch. But I've never done anything on Rumble yet. Like Twitch, you can go live right away. I'm actually monetized on Twitch already. It only took like 8 lives. So I'll eventually start making money over there. See here. Desert, I haven't been able to find your channel on Rumble. Hey, what's up, Wolf? Oh, you looked? Well, see, I got Rumble, got an account, and then I deleted off my phone, I thought. No, I still have it on there. Yeah, I just saw it on there the other day. It's probably like YouTube. If you're not big enough and you type in the name, it won't come up unless you do exact copy over. How's it going, Wolfman? How's your day been? How was your holiday? You had a holiday, right? Holiday? You go on holiday? Have a good night, guys. See you, Matthew. Thanks for coming by, bud. Appreciate you. All right, these should be pistol. Small rifle. That's small pistol. It should be small pistol primers. These should fit. I got to get something else to put these in to separate them. Because the trays I have are too deep. They're too deep to put them actually in the right spots. Yeah, how you doing, Wolfman? How's your days been? It's been a little bit since you've been in here. YouTube's been really slow on notifications with everybody, so haven't seen you in a while to let people know that I'm in here, you know. Have you ever seen a 310? I have not. Is that some special European? Some European thing? Be my guess. Whoa there. That one's being stubborn. Put some lubricant on that. That one was in there tough. Rough and tough. Woof. Rough and tough. Rootin' and tootin'. Remington made them in the 60s. They're very rare. Huh. I've searched as Armory and More on Rumble and nothing comes up. Let me get my tablet. I don't think I have Rumble on my tablet. I need to turn it on because it died last night when I was playing music on it over on Twitch. I know I have Rumble on my phone. I didn't delete the account, so that's weird you can't find it. Pretty sure I made an account. I'm pretty, can't you tell? And I'm sure. Say no luck finding you on Rumble yet. Okay. I would pull it up, but I don't have it on my tablet. I need to check on there first. Wow. I'm gonna end up breaking my my table here. I can see some little cracks in it because it's not made for this. Let me see if my tablet's on. I'll check in there. Check. I don't think I have Rumble on here yet. I know I have it on my phone. That's got to boot up. It's got to boot up, mate. Wow, why are some of these so hard when they're resetting? Do I have it? Maybe I have it too tight. Put it to what a full is. There we go. Without the quarter turn added. 16 people in the chat. Appreciate you coming by. Hope you're having a blessed evening. Let me check if I got Rumble on my tablet real quick. I do not. Offer up was popping up a suggestion. Let me get it on my tablet here real quick. For some reason, it's going really slow, though. Let's see here. Rumble. Because I get alerts. I get alerts from Alaskan Ballistics. So I have a channel over there. Here, I'll download it on that too. We'll see if anything happens. Okay, I think that's a little better. It still pops out, so we're good. Oops, gotta put the primer in that dingy bob. Yeah, we'll check. We'll check on, see about that. I think I just had it too tight. He was pressing in too tight. Might as well load some 9mm, right, guys? All right, did it download? Yeah, it downloaded it now. All right, let me check my tablet real quick. I'll bring it up. All righty, open sesame. You reuse the shells, but new projectiles and fill rounds. Correct. Sign in. I should have an account. I'm not sure what email it's underneath. Not allowed? What? There it goes. Yeah, I have it saved in here already. Let me see what it's underneath on account. Desert Armory and More. Account. Settings. Let me go into settings. Profile. App appearance. Let me see here. It's under Desert Armory and More. Let's see, please check your email and conference update details. Going to be in and out. I'm watching the Indiana Miami games. Okay, what's up, Darwin? How you doing? Maybe the spelling is different. Let me check my email real quick on here for the Desert Armory and More one. Let's see here. Confirm account details. It's actually not underneath my Desert Armory and More email. That's weird. All right, it's all good there. Here, I'll show it in the front of the camera. It says I have 5 followers. So I have an account. See right there. Desert Armory and More. The spelling looks fine to me. Desert Armory and More. I mean, that looks fine, right? Armory and More. What's up, Ray, guys? You're funny. Doing okay, first time here. Oh, nice. Thanks for coming by. So we do gun content here. Let me flip this thing. So my channel's name is Desert Armory and More. I have gun content. Sorry, it shut itself off. Decided it didn't want to follow me or something. The orientation. Sorry, this thing's all jerking all over the place. It changed the orientation on its own. There we go. You took a screenshot. Okay. See if the spelling looks the same. Yep. So we do gun content. So I got some firearms here, and there's a sign that says not for sale. Yeah, nothing is. We do shooting content. We do hiking, cave exploring, mine exploring, outdoor stuff. I have a second channel that I would post here, but unfortunately it's not letting me do polls right now. Something's wrong with it. You've seen and loved by God. Amen, Monica. We all are. I'm a believer. I'm actually a preacher too. What's up, Zero? Welcome, buddy. Appreciate you coming by again. Okay, why are these so hard, some of these? Whew. These so hard, my friend. I do not like ye. These are the right type of primers. We won't say what type. We're not supposed to give details. I try to be in here, or you are? Favorite weapon? Well, I like firearms. I got a whole bunch of firearms. I like firearms. Hopefully that's working okay. As in what type? I've got a favorite of pretty much each category of what I own. See that 50 behind you? No, that's actually a 338 Lapua. It's not a 50. Let me bring you up a little closer. You're on a stand here. I got to get you off out of the way of some boxes where my stand's at. Now that's actually a 338 Lapua down there. It's a Ruger Precision. It goes about, they say it can go almost 2 miles. Your favorite's an AR-15. Nice. It does kind of look like a 50. I do have a 500, which is a 50 caliber. Could be crimp primer. No, it's before I get to the primer. It's before I get to the primer. It's like while I'm resizing it. Some are fine. I think it's something with the case brands. At least it seems that way. Well,
just drop that primer in the basura. And I think I can find the one that's not used.
There we go. It could be different brands. I mean, I know they're different brands. Like this one was fine, this Ammo Inc. That one's an RP. Let's see about this Ammo Inc. Nice collection of Henrys. Actually, only one of those are a Henry. The top one is. The rest of them are Winchesters. I'm more of a Winchester guy. I also collect old double barrels. I have a lot of 9mm. I got a lot of revolvers, a lot of handguns. What's up, David? How are you this evening, buddy? Thanks for coming by. Here's a hard one. What brand is this one? Norma. Those are the ones that are having a pain to resize. The Norma ones. He's doing nice. Awesome. How am I doing? Pretty good. Thanks for asking. So it's the Norma brand, I think, that are having problems. We'll see about the rest of the Normas. I need to take this jacket off. It's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here, mate. Really hot, like. We've got our shirt on, Desert Armory and More. Yes, sir. Uh-huh. Yeah, we be rocking our shirt last night and tonight. See, this one's a GFL. Let's see how well this works. This one's a little off-size, too. The die's a little bent. Or not the die, the bullet. How come it didn't unbend it? It should have. That just shows it's not adjusted right then. Where'd the Allen wrench go? Uh-oh, where'd the Allen wrench go? I had it sitting out here earlier. Did I get it covered up with this thingy? No. Oh, there it is, underneath the primer box. What's your favorite revolver? It'd be I have a 460 Magnum. That would be my favorite that I own. I have a 460 Smith & Wesson Magnum.
My fingers are slippery due to this casing lube. And now I dropped the Allen wrench. Oh, bummers. Let's see if I got another one sitting in one of these. Well, that sucks. I need that Allen wrench. Got one in here? No. Desert, I punched it in the Rumble search bar and it says no results found. Well, you saw I have an account. I literally just saw it, showed it to you. Is that an M1? No, I don't have an M1. The only thing you're seeing back there are lever actions. I have an account. I mean, I just showed it to you. And I have 5 followers. Where did that Allen wrench go? That's a pick. I mean, it shows Desert Armory and More is my account name. It doesn't show any other account name. Let me bring it back up. Put that on my home page. Went and downloaded a whole bunch of games with an update. I hate that when it does that. Get Rumble Premium plan, your videos, Desert Armory and more. Let me go in settings. Edit profile. Didn't see anything there other than Desert Armory and more. Upload quality 480. We'll probably do 720. That's under account. I don't know. Rumble's king. Maybe post something and it will start showing up. Let me see. Create. I can go live. Let me try that. I've never gone live yet. It says you have to have Rumble Studios to go live, so let me download that real quick. That's the thing. You have to have 2 apps. Yep, I copied it directly from the screenshot, so maybe it's private. I don't know. I got 5 people following me. Not sure. Hopefully I can get a bullet to fit in this one. It has a little crinkle in it, which the die should have fixed that. Speaking of which, let's not put the primer in there yet then. There we go. Hold that off to the side. Thought maybe it's because it wasn't going all the way. No, it's good. All right. Yeah, let me see if I can figure that out. Maybe, I almost wonder if you have to use Studios to upload. Let me set that one aside. All right, let me open up Studios, see what it shows. Sign in. We'd already have a sign in. Desert Armory and More is the name it comes up with. Desert Armory and More. Allow permissions to the camera. Allow permissions to the microphone. Next. Let's see. I can connect and stream to other platforms. Might as well push Twitch at the same time. Because, yeah, we can do both. My authenticator. Oh, buggers. That's on that phone. What's your thoughts on the Ruger Security 9? Army, I've never shot one. I think it would work pretty good. See if it sends a text instead. I hear they're decent. Let's see if I'm getting a text in. I got a code. Jimny shows live right now. Thing is, the last few times I tried doing the code, it did when it sends a text, it didn't send a text. I only posted one video on Rumble and it took me a minute to figure it out. Okay, that ain't working. Request code. Try again at 9. So let's see if it'll send it now. To authenticate, it's me. It's like a double. There we go. 028633. 028663. Submit. What? Did I do the wrong one? 028663. That's what it shows. What the what? Same thing. That's literally the code I just got. Resend code. Let's see if it'll redo it. 724884. 724884. Let it that time. Authorize. Redirect. Okay, so now I'm connected to Rumble and Twitch at the same time. I can't do YouTube, even though I'd like to, because of the stuff I do on here, touching-wise. What's up, Chris? Subscribe and hit the like button. Yes, sir. All right, next. Stream now. Let's see if that works. Thumbnail. Let's see here. Camera. Here we go. Okay. Placeholder video optional. Okay, 9mm, stream description optional, category, we'll just put under primary, whatever that is. Rumble and Twitch. We'll do both at the same time. More Rumble public. It shows visibility is public. Let's see here. Next, which one do I have to fill in yet? Well, that says it's optional. That says optional. Select a user account in Desert Armory more. I'm trying to figure this out yet. Hi, don't know if you remember me, but I used to pop in pretty often. Dark top hat. Not off the top of my head, I do not. I do not. Okay, it's not letting me select. That says it's optional. Placeholder video. Stream name. Description's optional. Sorry guys, I'm not trying to ignore you. I'm just trying to figure out why in the world this thing isn't working. It's grayed out for the next. Even thumbnail says optional. Let's see here. What's up, Russell? License, Rumble, license personal. Why? Yeah, it looks like it takes quite a while to figure this out, just even set up a live stream. And then if you sign out of it, it just totally takes away what you just loaded up. Which is a little bit aggravating versus Twitch keeps it there unless you want to change it. Plus, it's not even letting me do it anyway, so let's see here. It's grayed out. That's what I don't understand. What should I, how-tos, I guess? Maybe that's why, because, I didn't put how, it's a how-to, I guess. Does the same when trying to upload a video. Okay, so it takes a while. Let's see if I can switch this around. Okay, enter. Does that mean it'll start doing the load then? I mean, the live? One participant. Well, yeah, me. Go live. All right, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see if it works. As long as it doesn't have back for you from this and that. It's not showing anything. Hey guys, it's showing the one camera but not the other. It's showing the front camera but not the back one. I'm not even sure what the camera. Oh, here it is. Let's see. That's for multiple people. That's to share the link. How do you switch cameras? Camera settings. Well, there we go. You can see a little bit bigger. Hey guys. Appreciate you guys coming by. Desert Armory and more here. We are trying to do some reloading for you. We got you on YouTube over there. And we got you on Rumble for the first time here. I don't know if it's going to work or not. If we can keep this balanced here. Put a bag of ammo in front of it. Hey guys, how's it going? So we'll give this a try. If it's a little blurry, well, that's because the camera's kind of dirty right there, I guess. Does the same thing with uploads. There you go. Hey Russell, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for coming by. Did you get the alert just now or are you just scrolling? because I've been on almost an hour now. Oh dear. If we're not breaking anything, folks. Wow, that one's a tight one. That one's a tight one. Let's see if I can figure out how to get this camera on a different angle. Hey, there's 3 people watching. How you guys doing tonight? I'm new to Rumble, so please give me some grace. Trying to get you good here, but my big old tablet here is not balancing very well. And we got you on YouTube over there, on my Desert Armory and More channel over there. So 9mm reloads, folks, if I can get you balanced here. I need to come up with a better idea how to put my tablet on, so bear with me. Lots of bears. Right? All right, we're doing 9mm reloading here. But we're having a problem with the die. It gets super tight in there, even with lubricant. Not sure what its ailments are. All right, that one worked, I think. Nope, needs adjusted a little more. There we go. Perfecto. All righty. Steve, what's up? Too much other stuff to do. What do you mean by that? Still trying to find it over there. It's not working on Twitch. Well, it might not go until it's ready. Like, until after it's uploaded. That might be how that works. I have no idea. I have it so that it's doing both, supposedly, but... Wow. I'm going to end up breaking my table. It should not be that hard. I should almost use my old phone for that and run it off of Wi-Fi. Sorry, guys, it's still tipping over here if there's people watching right now. Because I have to move my thingy so much. Let's see if we can hold this up. That might work. We got that one in. Sweet. Yeah, some of this stuff's not going in very well. See, like I can hear you, but I can't see you on Twitch. That's because the front camera is not working. I don't know how to switch the camera. Oh, there we go. Is that better? Check it now. There we go. Hey, guys, sorry. Can you see me now? I had the wrong setting hooked up. I could see myself, but not you guys. Is that better? Any more? Yes, David. We got a couple of them in the corner over there. Yep, I had the wrong setting. I have a 303 British Lee Enfield right here. Beside that's a Mosin Nagant. Those are both from 43. And then I have in the very corner, the tall one that reaches almost to the top of the safe, is a Mauser from 1943. 38. Right, guy, you're funny. You are funny, my friend. You are very funny. I can see you. That's good. I had it on the wrong setting. Yeah, it says there's one person in there. It's just 3 total up here, but maybe that's not people. Maybe that's how many subscribers or followers I have. Wow, this some of these are being really ornery. I need a stronger table for these things. They're literally harder to pop out the primer than my 338 Lapuas. Do you, Mr. Guy Adventures? Maybe you're not a mister. You ever thought of that? Let's leave him. Let's leave him. Hey, what's up, Okie? Well, that one did not push out. Yeah, some of these just don't. Whoops, sorry guys. I have to push so hard on this thingy to get these primers out because something's up with them. To resize the cases. Any guns from Vietnam? No, I do have something that was made during that time. Let me slant you down. I have an SKS right there from Cold War, but it's a Norinco. So it's not a Vietnamese. I mean, they might have used it in Rinko in Vietnam, possibly. I have a different magazine on it though. The mag on there is more of like a banana clip style. Hey, Vonti. Let's see. I need to plug in my phone gimbal. It's about to die on us. Thanks for coming by, Vonti. I think you sent me a message. I didn't get to see it. Look at it. Well, that's awesome. Thank you. I also have a Cold War. Let's see, the Cold War CZ52. It is a 1954 CZ52. Yo, how's it going, man? CTV Tactical. Pretty good. Let's see if I can get you guys situated here. There we go. I'm sorry, it's a little hard to position you guys here on this camera because I'm using a tablet and it's not the greatest. So bear with me a little bit. This is the first time I'm on Rumble, so get you guys figured out here. Figure it out. We'll figure it out one of these days, right, folks? And maybe I can put it portrait mode. It might help next time. Got to get you up high enough so you can actually see a little bit what I'm doing. We're on YouTube on that one, which is Desert Armory and More as well. We got 6 people over there and 6 people in this one. Good night, Arizona. Oh, you're headed out, bud? Or do you mean me? Oh, yeah, that's good. Mohammed, welcome. Is Arizona Steve headed out? Christmas stuff to attic, wiring a porch light. You know, house fun stuff. Oh, I know how to do that stuff. I forgot to turn on all messages. I need to find that again. Sorry if there was someone talking. You have a CZ75B. Okay. You had one. Cohen, welcome back, buddy. Appreciate you coming by. Let's see. Hopefully I can get this one. These are being pretty stubborn. I'm literally about to break my table here. These are so tight. And I do not know why. The case themselves is almost like certain brands. Is this the Norma? No, that's not a Norma. It's a 9x19. Look who's back. Back again. Tell a friend. How does Ken Rod do that? Measure Ken Rod. Look who's back. Back again. Love his voice. He really fooled me. Oh, I've been putting lube on them. Don't worry there. We definitely been doing that. Not every one, but it's usually like I put a little on, squeeze it in there. It just seems harder than it should be. Yeah, there we go. Doing some reloading. Yes, sir. I'm doing some 9 now, actually. I've never done 9. I did 357 Magnum and 38 last night. About a week ago, I did... What did I do a week ago? On Twitch. I have a Twitch account too, guys. Desert Armory and More as well. That would have been... I make my own 25 rimfire out of 17 WSM. Cut off the tip, size it right. And yeah, it's pretty cool how you can do that. All right, let's make sure we definitely have plenty of lube on these. That's awesome. Yep. By the way, my channel is Evidence Arms Outdoors, not this account name. Here, let me screenshot that. You might see my finger over the lens. My big old hand coming towards you. Come to get you. Hold up, folks. Now there's 2 people in there. There was 6 total. Appreciate y'all coming in. First time I'm on a live on Rumble here, so we'll see how it works, folks. Right? See if it works okay. More units to keep track of for charging. Tablet wasn't very charged in the first place. It's only got 25% on it. Anyways, circumcising bullets now. What's up, 44 Carbine? Appreciate you, man. These are once fired, so I don't have to trim them. Once they go to second, I probably will. A second firing. But they're fine. On a first firing, at least these are. It seemed to be. As long as it's punching them out, we should all be good. I was putting a decent amount of lube, but I guess it just needed a little more on every one, which is strange. I did run them in the tumbler for like 30 minutes maybe. That one's a little tight. That one was a little tight, mate. What's up, Eli? How you doing? It's been a little bit. Appreciate you coming by. How was your holiday today, or how's it going? How's your all's holiday going today? I don't know if they do comments here in, let's see here, in this or not. Let's see. It says I got some messages maybe. Oh, sure enough. Sorry, guys. Hey, Chris, Gunnerman, Aaron. Oh, you guys are all from Twitch. Yeah, I can see you. Perfect. Sorry, guys. I didn't realize you're on there, too. So, sure enough, people from Twitch can see me. I can see their comments. I just have to put in a different spot. There we go. Like I said, I'm learning this stuff as we go for Rumble. This is the first time I did a live. So those are all Twitch ones from Chris, Gunnerman, Aaron, Big Blue. Hey, Big Blue, what's up? If you're still here. I like guns. I forget who that is. And who else? I think those are all of them right there. There was 6 of them in total over there. That was nice. I like it. See if I can maybe lower the brightness on that. I'm about to break this table here on those ones. They're so tight. Some of these are brass looking primers. Some are like a metal color, not the brass look. The old ones. Please like and subscribe. He's doing good. Awesome. I am too. Oh, I just got an alert from somebody. Not sure who. Yeah, I'm going to have to get a thicker top table, guys. I like the table a lot because it's automatic. It raises up and down. So I can set the height, which I don't really change anyways. But if I can just attach a fatter piece to it, like a butcher block, like yay big, that'd be cool. Because this is just too thin. I need the weight anyways for it to keep it from rocking so much too. So yeah, we'll probably see if we can get a thicker top for this. Any suggestions other than buying a butcher block for it? 8K giveaway. Yeah, that's never going to happen, unfortunately. Because YouTube's not adding up my subscribers. I keep getting subscribers and every single one they take right away or don't even add it. They never add it. I don't know what's going on. It's only alternating like 3 up, 3 down, 4 up, 4 down. The one time I got 20 subscribers in one live, never showed up. I got 10 another time, never showed up. Hey, what's up, Realist? How you doing, buddy? Appreciate you coming by. Yeah, we're double dipping, as you said. I got 2 running. I've never done that before. I could run that on YouTube too, but I got YouTube going right here. I still here. That's good. Why did it not push it out? There we go. There, now we got it in there. Do you play Fallout? Realist. I actually do not have video games. I've heard of Fallout. I know they made a movie about it. TV show, sorry. Other than that, no, I don't play video games. For a little while, I did play this little castle game. Spent too much on it. Back in 2017 to 2019, was it? Maybe a little longer than that, too. Hopefully you will hit 8K on Twitch soon. Oh, on Twitch, I have 34 followers on Twitch. On Rumble, it showed I had 3, which I didn't even know I had that. Yeah, guys, check me out on Twitch, too, and Rumble. It is the same as this, Desert Armory More. And Twitch allows touching of firearms, so that's what's cool about it. So does Rumble. And I'm doing my first Rumble live over there on the tablet across the way there. Hi, guys. Maybe you're watching from both units. from YouTube and here. Fixing a barrel on a gun. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm reloading. 9mm. Reloading 9mm. YouTube does not like you showing a whole bunch of detail of reloading or telling what you're doing, as in like amounts. So that's why this one's kind of off to the side a little bit. So yeah, here's the loading device right here. On the corner. Wow, that's another tight one, even though I got a lot of lubricant on it. Yeah, I need to get a bigger block for this. I watched some of the Fallout series, also watching Landman series. Landman? Haven't heard of that. Only got 31 followers on Twitch. I have 33 or 34. Or it'd be 34 because I got one last night, I think. So I got a couple more new. Who's counting though, right? Let's see here. I don't know about guns really, but these videos are kind of educational for me. Yeah, realists. That's one thing that's what they're for. That's one thing YouTube needs to figure out, that we're not these bad guys. We are the people who help people out. Not that we're a know-it-all, but we try to teach people how to do certain stuff. And they just bag us in a whole box of gun nuts. And so they suppress our accounts, accuse us of all sorts of stuff. What are you laughing at? Oh, who's counting? Yeah. Yeah, law-abiding citizens are criminals who literally don't care. I know, right? They don't care. We're the criminals. We're guilty no matter what proof we show. They pretty much told me that. They told me, we know you have proof you didn't do anything against our guidelines, but you still did it. Like, that makes no sense. You admitted that I had proof, but then you admit that I was wrong. So, like, what's going on here? Well, I'm really bending this table here. Let's see. Landman is by Tyler Sheridan, who created Yellowstone. Wasn't there another one called 18 something that had Harrison Ford in it and Merlin Sweep or something? I forget what her name is. So I forgot not. Yeah, right. I forgot not. 3 over here. See, someone made some comments. What we got going? We got, I am over here now. Okay. Hey, what's up, Young? You popped on over here too. I'm back over here still, LOL, but audio is not the great, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not sure how good it is. It could be the mic's on the bottom of the tablet, and since it's sitting sideways, you might not hear it. Plus, I'm a little farther away from that than the other one. Taylor Sheridan. Taylor, not Tyler. A hit on Rumble for me. You can't find it? Well, there's 4 people over there. Well, they're from Twitch, though. They're from my Twitch account listening in. There's 3 of them over there tuning in. I've got, 3 followers over there. I didn't even know I had any followers. Learn something new every day. A hit on Rumble for me. As in, you can't find me over there? That's what doesn't make any sense, because I'm on there. I showed you Desert Armory and More is the name. It's got to be something that's not working right. Well, no, I had it set on public for this projection, or you want to call it, presentation. I'm about to break this table. We don't want to do that prematurely. No, sir. We do not, my friend. The crack's getting bigger and bigger. It's just particle board with like a laminate formica over the top, and so it doesn't have a lot of rigidity. Let's see here. Got 12 in this stream. There we go. The nice thing is while I'm streaming on Rumble, people come in, and I'll get monetization on that. I mean, I am monetized on Twitch. So even though I'm not over there, you can run it. And it looks like on Rumble, you can connect YouTube to it too, so you can just have one device running and it'll do all 3 of them. I just can't do touching of firearms if I link YouTube to it. Otherwise, I get big trouble. Because the other two you can. Yeah, I got 3 people watching on this side and 9 over here. Wow. Yeah, those are tough as a box of nails, some of these. I should see if it's something with the primer. You know what? I almost think it's actually the ammo itself. On some of them have a smaller hole. Big trouble in the little YouTube. Yep. So it looks like to me the primer hole in the bottom there on some of them is smaller than others. So I'm actually creating a bigger hole. Some have a big hole, some have a smaller hole. And it looks like it's these Normas have a smaller. I don't know. We're going to have to figure that out. See which ones were harder. Got 22% on the tablet over there. Let's see. This one's a Norma again. Let me try another one that's not a Norma. An ABT. Let's try that one. Whatever brand that is. Okay, that one was fairly hard. It didn't fully pop it out either. That the primer's going fine, even though it pushes on that a little bit, because I guess there's plenty of room. Take the tumbler down. If that falls down, that'd be a mess. All the, what do you call it? Okay, this one is the NBT. Let's see if we can get another one that's a different brand. That's a Norma. Here we go. This is a UMC. These were 124 grains originally. The UMCs are a piece of cake. They have a bigger hole. That's why. Be careful of smaller primer holes. GFL has that on 223s. Well, it looks like Norma and my ABT, whatever they are smaller holes. Which my Redding die set has a smaller hole, has a smaller pin. This Hornady's bigger. But yeah, my 357 Magnum has a small hole, which you could use for 9, possibly for resizing. Yeah, you could for resizing and depriming, which is this, because it should be the same size case. Yeah. No, those are RCSB. 357 seat. There's a Redding expansion and a Redding another seat. Yeah, it's this is a Hornady and has a bigger one. That's the problem we're running into. Let's see. I have these little bit things over here. Here we go. These primer deburrs. Read my question. How many reloads you normally get from 357 Magnum, 44 Mag, and 9mm? Like how many times I can reload them? Don't know, because I'm just getting into this stuff. Okay, that's not very good, is it? I'm just getting into this stuff, so I don't really know. So the UMC punches through fine. The Norma are really hard. And it's got that smaller hole. That's the problem, yeah. With this Hornady, it's different. Let's see, I thought I had one more 9 floating around here. There's a 44s. Yeah, that's a cedar, that 44. I thought I had a 9mm. Thought I had 2 sets of 9. Because I had this one, then I had a partial set in something else. And where did I put that? 457 bullet sizer. Bullet puller. I know I've got another 9 in here somewhere. Let's see here. Here they are. But that one's a sizer and one's a setter, I think. That's a seat. And that one's a crimp. Oh, a crimp. I need a crimp. I went and... I think it says crimp on it. I went and bought a crimp, but how's that going to work as a crimp? Doesn't look quite right. We'll have to try it. Because I went and bought a crimp because I didn't think I had one. Oh, let's see here. You have 9 and 9. Hey, how are things going? What's up, Agua Raris? Good evening. What's up, Beyond? Usually get at least 3 times. Oh, gotcha. 44 carbonate. It's going to depend on how hot you load the cartridges. Yeah, if you're loading them normal, I think you get probably 5 or 6. If you're doing hot, yeah, probably 3. I'm just going to load these for what a 124, or these are actually 125 grain, which is for 244. We'll get about 960 feet per second with a 125 grain Hornady XTP, which these are equivalent. I've been in the hospital getting colonoscopy and an ear infection. Ear infection, ouch. When I stick to light loads, I can go 9 to 10s. Yeah, that's what I was thinking from pistol cartridges, but after that I get signs of the case thinning near the rim. Just now got a notification that you are streaming on Twitch. Just now? Yeah, I have it on Twitch over there on the tablet. Because I got a new mountain bike. Awesome! Zeg, you got a new mountain bike. Cool. I have a mountain bike. I needed to replace the tube in it. Definitely the brand of brass. That probably too. So I've got some Normas, which you think are pretty good. I got some ABTs, which I'm not even sure what those are. I think they were something I bought, some 124s out of a can from the gun show that was brand new, 500 rounds. And then I have some UMCs, and then I have, which I prefer, those have the small hole in them, or the big hole. Like this one's probably UMC. Yep, because it has a big hole in there. And then, let's see here. I have a lot of UMC I'll be able to reload, which I'm glad because they're easier to deprime. Because the hole is a big hole to punch out the primer. Uh-oh. Did I have a primer stick to my finger? I think I did. Now, these are both unloaded. I mean, they're both have a primer strike in them. But I still got 3 people over here watching. We got, I can't tell who is watching. Oh, there we go. So I put a 2-stroke engine on my mountain bike. That's cool. You know how you can ride a mountain bike without a tube? Yeah, they make the ones that are the 27.5s and I think the 29ers where you can get that sealant stuff in them where they're tubeless. So yeah, these have these smaller holes in them. That's the problem we're running into. So I'm piercing the hole a little bit bigger. I'm going to end up snapping off my deprimer here if I don't watch it. See, one of mine did have a smaller primer in it. I mean, a smaller rod. I don't think it would work on here, though. For the Norma brass, you may need to ream that flash hole. Well, it's not only the Norma that's doing it, though, bud. The APE I have is doing the same. APT, I think. No, that one has a big hole. That one's got a small, that's a Norma. That one is a Norma, that's small. Yeah, the Normas are small. I've got a little hand reamer here that I was doing a little bit on the ones that looked a little wonky. Let's see, for the Norma brass, you may need, okay, that one I read. All right, open. Let's take this one off. Yeah, is this able to fit the smaller one on it? I wonder. Got it too tight to take it out. This one works for 9mm or 9x21, which I've never shot. Because 9mm is 9x9 and 9x19. Yeah, that one was fine. That was the APBs. They're a small, big hole. But it's those other brands, the Normas, yeah. I heard that with a lot of Norma brass. Yeah, those smaller holes. That's good, buddy. Hey, Robert. M4, right? No, you're not M4. That's Sun Behind the Clouds or something. Got 4 people now watching on this one. Thanks for coming by, guys. Appreciate you. On the Twitch and Rumble. There we go. All right, let's dump another round of primers out. How you doing, Robert? Norma tends to have small, but they uniform flash hole. Likes to break a decap primers. But very uniform flash hole that likes to break decapping primer. Interesting. Most of my brass is RP, WW, and FC. I know what RP and WW is, because those are both slightly older. But what's FC? Federal cartridge? Yeah, I found out what the issue then. Yeah, because I'm punching the hole a little bit bigger on some of these. That's the issue. Yeah, FC, I don't remember what that is. Federal cartridge. Okay, that's what I thought. I think that's what I said. I said federal cartridge. Yeah, it's those Normas. They got a slightly smaller hole. This one was fine. This is an APT or whatever. I got a whole box at one time at a gun store show. But it's like, this is a Norma, and it's going to be hard because it's making the hole micro bigger. Hey, what's up, creator? How you doing, buddy? Yep. It's not liking my table. It's jerking it around. Oh, someone sent a message. Hey, what's up, Liberty? You followed? Awesome. Appreciate it. So we just got on Rumble, which is what we're actually streaming on this video from right here. And you could link YouTube on it, Rumble, and Twitch, and some others. But I haven't figured out how to do the others. Plus, I don't think I have the others. But then I have to make sure that if I link YouTube to Rumble, I'm not touching anything that's not YouTube compliant. But Liberty, we appreciate you coming over here too. Thank you. Liberty's over there right now. I'm waiting on the hospital for my dad to get out of surgery. Oh yeah. I could not remember your dad's name, so when I was praying in church the other day, I was like, I didn't mention it to everybody because I could not remember your dad's name. And so when I was praying silently, I just was thinking of you. Sometimes you can lube the pin, make it size the flash hole easier. Yeah, I could definitely put some more on it. I didn't specifically put any on it. It's a little loose feeling. Putting so much pressure on it. I got 5 over there now watching. Hey guys, welcome to Desert Armory and More. How you doing? We are doing some 9mm reloading. Yes, sir. I haven't done 9 yet. That one is no good. This one is good. I need a better holder, but unfortunately this holder I have does not work well with 9mm. Of course, the Luger, the UMC Lugers fit great. Well, thank you, Jerome. You're welcome. God works wonders in his timing. Even though sometimes I wonder when those wonders will happen, at least for myself, when it comes to finding a friend to marry, you know. That one worked really well. That's got to be a, yeah. Oh no, that's an RP round. There we go. I don't know where I got that one from. Yeah, that one was an RP. That was a piece of cake. That was even better than the, here's another RP. Piece of cake, those ones. You said the RP are Remington Peters, right? I think that's what someone said yesterday. Yeah. Here is one of the notorious Normas. But I definitely need to get a bigger tabletop for this, because this is just too thin for the stress that these put on. That one is a Winchester. I had a couple Winchesters. I don't have that many of them, though. I don't use Winchester white box that much because I have a couple guns that don't really like them. At least it seems that way. Well, the one that doesn't like them only likes Fiocchi's and American Eagle Federals. IA will need to re-clean or wipe out the brass if you lube the pin. Gotcha. Well, yeah, I mean, it gets a little bit of lubricant in these when you're resizing them anyways. You almost have to do a double wash. Got to go now. Next time, Jerome. Take care. Hey, thanks for coming by, Carbine. Appreciate you. Have a blessed evening. But yeah, when you're resizing, you get it in there anyway, some lubricant. Okay, I pushed that out. Why didn't you push out? There we go. You get some lubricant in there. It seems that way anyways. A little bit. Getting low on our battery on the tablet over there, 20%. Okay, why is it not pushing these out? It's getting irritating. Did that time. It's not pushing them out all the time. I don't like it, mate. I don't like it at all. Chow 44, have a good night. How was your day, by the way, Russell? How was church yesterday? There's another. Oh, this is a spear. A guy gave me these spears at the range. He's like, hey, are you going to do reloading? I'm like, yeah, I probably will. Well, that spear came out nicely. And so he's like, okay, so you can go ahead and have it. He's one of the instructors. He was just there before it was his time. And just was shooting off some real quick before it was his time to take over. Go. Getting there slowly, mates. See you 44. Yep. Chow chow. Another RP. If you redo the tabletop, you should sandwich it with steel plates under the press. Probably, yeah. And then connect that press to, yeah, sandwich everything, definitely. Right now, it's just this thin top Amazon table that's adjustable height. And yeah, I need a like a butcher block top. It won't be able to fold up as easily because this was like in a small package, you know. Dynamite in small packages, mate. Oh, someone else messaged over there. Reloading. Have you reloaded any 5.7? I have not. I need to get a die for that, Liberty. There was on Marketplace, there was a person who had some 5.7 dies. And I need to see if I can possibly get them. We'll see. Because they're usually kind of expensive, the 5.7 dice. I just need to figure out where to get the projectiles from. So I don't know what size they are. You got to do some research on what size 5.7 is. I guess 5.7 caliber. I mean, it's smaller than a 22. Or no. Yeah, I think it's smaller than 22, right? So it would almost be the size of a 17. Nah, it's pretty similar to a 22, I think. Someone was asking, it was Liberty on the other Twitch channel over there, was asking if I've done 5.7. I save all the brass for it. Sometimes, though, when I was shooting at the range, it was so breezy, it would shoot the brass over into the spot where we're shooting. And usually they don't want you to gather your brass on when the time's out on that side, at least where I was shooting the one range. There's another normal. We're going to have another hard one. They just want you to adjust your targets. That's what they want that for. Oh, we got another question over here. Is 5.56 22, 5.7 should be bigger diameter wise? It should, yeah. Since 5.56 is a 22 diameter, you're right. Let's see, my reloading bench top is made from 8x8 timbers with 1/2 inch threaded all rod in together, and it still isn't as strong as I would like it. Wow. What are you reloading? 50 PM cheese? I don't have a press for anything that big. This is the biggest press I have. This is what, the rock chucker, what do they call them? My other one's smaller. It's right here. It actually would be good for 9 mil. This right here, but it only has the small one. You can't take out the like the centerpiece like this one for like my 5.7 and for the 223, or sorry, not 223, the 5.77 Schneider and the 338 Lapua. You have to have it out. You must be reloading 30 mil. Yeah, I know, right? With Pat Vic. Yeah, Liberty over here, Eastern Liberty over here says that you must be loading 30 millimeter. What's his name does those 120s, or what are they? They're 20 millimeter? That he has those, Kentucky? He's got 20 millimeters. He's got 4 of them now, I think. 4 20 mils? Something like that. Oh, I forgot to put lubricant on that one. And it must be one of the other ones. The hard ones. The good old Norma. That one's a Norma, isn't it? No, that's a Winchester. Should be a piece of cake. Thing is, I do have some rounds of Norma still from last year. Well, day after Thanksgiving, not last year, but the year before. I bought 1,000 rounds, and I still have some from them. Because at the time, I only had a couple 9 mils, and they didn't really like the Norma, especially the one. But now I have multiple 9s that like all sorts of rounds. So I got one more to do here. Might as well just toss that one in so I don't have to get a whole new. I need to get the tray thing to collect all these primers, so I don't make a mess on the floor. Put those in the can down there. All right, where'd those Q-tips go? I have a box of them somewhere. There they are. Cleaning out some of these. Some of the shells. All right, let's move you guys. What's up, Luke? Hello, buddy. Appreciate you coming. How was your day? How's your day going, bud? Hope you're having a blessed day. Blessed night. Wherever you're at. Just cleaning out some of these brass that got lubricant in them. You're doing good? Awesome. Awesome sauce, brother. Whoever. I'm guessing your brother. Your name's Luke, so. What powder do you use, Eastern, for your 9 mil? Oh, maybe you don't do much 9. What's up, John? Hello, does it? How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. We're doing some 9 mil reload here. Down the trash. Another Q-tip. Just cleaning out. After I resize these, they have a little bit of lubricant where they should be, so we're using some rubbing alcohol because it'll dry out real quick. Some of my shells are in that box, though, the tablet's sitting on. Wasn't very intense, though. Oh, what was this? It snowed from 2 p.m. East Central Time to Friday to sometime last night. It wasn't very intense. How much, what'd you get, a couple inches or a foot? Like my brothers in Pennsylvania, they've been getting a lot of snow again. They had a lot of snow, and then it was like pretty warm. You're even able to go disc golfing. And then it snowed a whole bunch again. He's over there in Pennsylvania. PA, as they call it. Good old PA. Bet you a couple of these were from ones that I just picked up off the ground myself. Sometimes people don't pick up their brass. They're supposed to after they're done shooting. I think a few of these are ones that I just picked up along the way while I was shooting. Everybody says, cool watching your stream from the different angles. Yeah, there you go. Yep. If I had another phone, I could possibly stream something else. Well, actually you'd be able to see the same angle, I guess, on Rumble. All right, I gotta move this, guys. Set you up right here instead. Whoops, my finger got in the way. I gotta clean off these other shells real quick. All right. Since those ones are lubed up, clean off where the primer sat. If there's any lubricant inside. Yes, sir. But yeah, if I had a third device, even another angle, huh? Be interesting. That would be very interesting. Still 2 people watching over there. Oh, someone said something on there. Hey, what's up? Zaus, right? Zeus Zaus. I'm actually live on Twitch, on Rumble, and on YouTube right now. Because I'm streaming on Rumble right here on the tablet. And you can link Twitch to it and YouTube, but YouTube I actually have on my phone on another angle. Yes, sir. Yeah, Zaus Moist Beans is over there. LL Triple Threat. Yeah, but it's only 2 angles though. So if you want a different angle than this one, you can go to YouTube over there and you'll see me. Luke says, it was super cold when it was snowing over the 3 days, but if it starts again, it will be bad because late January, mid-February is the coldest in Wisconsin, and it's currently -7. That's going to be ice everywhere. My mom's from Wisconsin, Wapaka. She was from Wapaka. And Brookside, which is a subscriber here, he is from Wisconsin. He's not very far from Wapaka. A few hours, I think he said. All righty. Yes, sir. All right, got those all cleaned out. Let's go ahead and close these comments down on this side. We can take this one out. I'm not sure why this one's hornety when the rest in this box are Reading. Someone replaced it, maybe? I didn't realize I had a Hornady 9mm. Not sure. All right. I actually need the rest of those. I can put the shells in this. What's a 9mm sitting there? We'll put that in the cleaner bin. All right. Not super organized, I know. I know. All right, we already did the. That's the expander. This says setter on it, so that should work. These are not adjusted for this, so we'll have to see. Yeah, he's over there. Hey, by the way, Zaus, if you're still on this one, Eastern's over there waving at you. He's going like this. Yeah, he is. Can't have too much of this in there. Oh my, -4. There's already ice everywhere because it got ice just over freezing a couple weeks ago and then dropped to under 20. So everything's froze back up also. It's supposed to be high of -4 on Friday. Dude, that is cold. All right, let me see what the measurements are supposed to be for this. 124 HTP, 1.06. Once the lead's in it. 0.06. Turn that on, and then our amount is 3.9. Uh-oh, phone's dying on the other side. I'm gonna have to plug it in real quick. Have to slant you in a certain placement. There we go, and hopefully it doesn't shut off. It does that. It thinks it has too much weight and has to compensate, and so it... Let me just shut it off, because it's going to just force it. There we go. There we go. Hopefully that's not slanted too much. You guys can still see me okay. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and put that back. Let's give it a whirl. Definitely needs adjusted. This was made for another type of press. It's going to be too big. Let's have a look at it. It's 1.06. Why is it putting that much pressure on it? Making a little mark on the projectile. Shouldn't. .8, so that's still going to be a little long though. This says it's a setter, not a crimper. It says ST on it. So where's that other one? This one's a crimp, but it acts like it's setting and crimping it all at the same time. I have to leave that one to the side. Let me try this one, because this one says it's a setter too. A seat. It's cold enough that I couldn't get our old Power Stroke started today with jumper cables. Wow. That cold, huh? That is not the amount that we're supposed to have in there. When in doubt, pour it out. It's the good old saying, when in doubt, pour it out. See, I modified my Rust 92 in 45 Colt today. I shortened the magazine tube to stop just forward for like a bottom magazine. It allowed the reset of the barrel to vibrate without the interface. Why? Oh, you shortened it for Y again? Let me see if I can set this one. All right, hopefully that works. That still looks like it's doing the same thing. That's close. What's up, Naratu? Let's see if this does it. It's weird. It's like crimping it on before I even get to the length. And it's making them too long. But those are the seats. I don't get that. Neck sizer expander. Sizer. Let me use this one to set them. For some reason, they're just acting funny. It's not pushing it. It's like seating it or crimping them at the same time. Seems strange. Hey, Brookside! Magazine tube puts unwanted pressure on the barrel, so I shorten the magazine tube so that it no longer affects the barrel harmonics. If you want accuracy, I guess that's what you could do, yeah. It's causing accuracy issues. Okay, why is this thing having issues? It needs a tissue, I guess. My tricklers need reprimed all the time, or whatever you call it. I don't know if this will work because these are for taller cases. Did it get pushed in any farther? A little bit. Needs a little more though. Looks like. Let's see if that's even got closer. Let's see here. For some reason these things are acting wonky tonk. Not pushing. It's acting funny. Like none of them, 1 would be some, but that would be if it's a. I mean, that should work. Just I don't like that very much. It's like smashing the bullet. Like it's only letting it go so far. Not sure why. Okay, zero that out and then put our mount in. Having some problems with these dies here. Could be that this is just adjusted way wrong. Where's a flat blade? I gotta find a flat blade. I'll be right back. Hey, twin, what's up? Not gross. What it is, it's a tax collector. What they do is you put in how much you spent for the business, and you put in how much you spent in total profit, and they minus out what you spent towards the business for like tools, clothes, drones, whatever.
they minus that of your income. That's actually how much you make. Because you put money into the business.
But you gotta count for owner's draw, though. Because you have owner's draw with your business, right? Which means you're going from your business account to yours.
My brother figures that out somehow. I don't know how he does it. He's a tax collector. Hi, guys.
Twin says, I won't tell if you don't. What happened? Hey, Twin, are those from me? No, they aren't. They're 9 mil. It's amazing creator. Only place that might be better is out west. Tons of trails. I've heard Upper Peninsula, Michigan is awesome. Snowmobiles. Tree loading 9 mils. By the way, Luke, the guy Luke in here is from Wisconsin too, Brookside. We were just talking about you, and then you showed up. I was working on my aunt's car, which was outside, and when I was wrapping up, I almost started sweating in the light jacket I was in while it was snowing. I think it's a cold weather person. Yeah, there you go. That's the same here in northern New York, where a single storm dumps 5 feet of snow in 36 hours. Whoa! Need to be built tougher. Yep. You near Rochester, Watertown, I heard today was pretty snowy. I know some people up there have to hit the hay. Good night. See you, Eastern. Appreciate you coming by. The lake effect is real. Yep. I am near the Tug Hill Plateau. Tug Hill Plateau. Plateau. All right, let's try this one. I think I just haven't set too deep. It's the only thing I can think of. I'm just having to adjust them. Adjust them, mate. Adjust them. Whoa there. Almost dropped that. Okay, that's fine. Okay, how is that happening? These bullets do not like these dies. They're literally getting stuck inside my die. The way they're made, the cup in there doesn't work. It pushes them on weird. Pushes on them weird. Gotta go. Okay, see ya. We're going to get some ammo while you're stepping out. Oh, man. I came back in too quick, huh? You could grab the empty ones. Yeah, it's weird. The cone of these bullets don't hit the bottom of the cone before they hit the edges and then jams it in there tight. At least on this one. And this this Redding one is just weird too. Let me see if I can clean it out a little bit. There's some residue inside of it from the previous loader. Adrian, last year I made like 60 something take home, and I had to pay like 2,800 in tax, plus another. It was 24 plus another 7 for Arizona State, or not Arizona State, Tucson. So I had to pick California. So I did pay like 3,200 in total
For taxes.
for 62 take home.
Okay, my take home is probably like
50,
30,000.
30 something after expenses. You don't have any expenses probably, so for write-offs.
Oh no. But probably 30,000 gross income.
Yeah, so you might end up being half that. So you might end up being like maybe 1,500 that you have to pay for taxes.
Yeah, that's not bad. All right, well, I think
All right, we're back, mate. I could hear my nephew talk about how much for taxes or something, so I was trying to help him out. Not my nephew, my roommate. There we go. Just cleaning these out real quick then. Dirty dies can cause that. Yeah, I wonder.
We're not using enough lube when sizing can also do that sometimes. It's got a decent amount of lubricant in the tops of these. Just seems weird, but yeah, there's those little metal particles in this. These are Redding dyes, except the one is a Hornady, which I didn't even notice that. Which they say they're better than RCSBs. I don't know. That's what someone was saying the other day. Put a little lubricant on that.
Also, did you ever file business taxes for the skid steer business you did? So technically, you were just operating your business for the
All right.
What was your skid steer?
It's my battery on this one. 18.
Okay.
All right. We're not going to use that projectile. Probably a little misshapen. See, I don't get that. It's not pushing it in, and before it pushes it in all the way, it crimps it off. This isn't a crimper, though. This says on it a seat. It literally says it's a seater. ST. This one's an expander. And then this one's a... Yeah, it's supposed to push it on and then not crimp it. It's automatically crimping it. Why is it doing that? I'm going to clean this one out too. Because this one's doing the same thing. Let's see here. How does this one get the screwed out the other direction? This one's an RCSB. Not running enough lube. Okay, that one I already mentioned. It's probably going to reset here sometime soon, the timer. The other one's almost dead. My tablet over there is 14%. But yeah, this one, the cup's for round nose. It's not really for hollow points. That doesn't quite make any sense. Like, how come none of my 9s work? This one literally says, well, that's the taper crimp. That's not the one I need to use. It was this one here. This one says it's a seat, even though it looks just like that crimp. Yeah, this one definitely is. Well, they look exactly the same, but one says crimp, one says seat. An 88 and 89. This is kind of irritating a little bit. I don't want to waste ammo tips here. See, that's pushing down, but that's almost like way too much. The force that's sticking on it. I do not like that. Like, that's all wonky. Look at all the damage it does when you're trying to push it in. It like ruins the tip. Like, it's just, that's garbage. Es basura. These dies are not working. Like, it's just ruining them. It's making like a weird double step. I didn't have that problem with the 357 mags. Of course, they're different dies, but they're the same size bullet. See if this one does it. Here we go. That's what you're supposed to look like. That's a piece of cake. That's how you're supposed to be. What size? That looks a little short. 0.0005. Yeah, it needs to be 0.050. So that one's a tick short. Adjust this up. I think I'm getting it now, folks. With this die, it's doing it right. So we had to ruin 3 of them plus a tip. I think we can reuse that tip. We had to ruin 3 of them, unfortunately. Unfortunately. But I think we've got it now. We'll see. This one does it, well then we definitely got it. It's weird, it wants to go sideways in there. Do I have to expand all these then? I don't really want to. That's another step, because they're not very rounded over on the end. And so the die almost needs like if it needs expanded a little bit, the shell. There we go. That'll do the trick. There, now it's starting good, I think. Let's see. All right, let's reset it. Seat it with this one now. Looks like you may need a resize. Yeah, I'm trying that again with this one. I need to lock that. I need to lock that shut once I get the right size here. Just not coming out very nice. That's the right size, so let me lock that ring. Just I lost my Allen wrench. It took off down who knows where. I looked for it. See if I have something else that has an Allen wrench in it. That one doesn't. Thought I saw it there for a little bit. Might have just been that die, hopefully. There we go. Yeah, I did not have this problem with the same projectiles in the 357 Magnum. That one's perfect. Exactly where it needs to be. That's a nice looking projectile. Might have just been that one was just having issues. I had to expand it. Ran the expander on the tip. Yeah, went in like a piece of cake now. Let's make sure they're still the right length. Yep. Right there, they can maybe be just a whisker bigger. Desert, you just won the giveaway at TK Knives. Oh, perfect. Obviously I can't be on it right now. So let them know I do know that I won it. That's cool that I won it. Obviously I can't be over there right now because I'm doing a live. That's awesome. Okay, let him know that I will try to contact him through, he should have his contact info on his TBK Knives. That's cool because that's a knife, and I know who made that stand too. I follow them. That's cool. I like that. I'm happy. Let's see. I've switched to powder and coated bullets because the powder coating acts as a lube. That's true. Probably does. Well, that one's pooey. Look at that. It wasn't open enough and just crushed it. Like, how does it do that when it did do those with the 357 Magnum? It's got to be the sizing die is no good. The stand for the knife? Because I know who made that. Yeah, the sizing die's got to be crap on that thing. It's just ruining my cases. Because it doesn't quite fully fit in there. I got to run the... This is a waste of time, guys. I got to run every one of these back through the expander. That's just dumb. That way it's opened up enough. That means that sizing die is garbage and it's a Hornady and it's like brand new looking. I don't like that, mate. So I gotta expand all these a little bit. It just lightly makes it bigger so it'll slide in better. Yeah, Real Outdoors created that stand, if it's the one I'm thinking of. It's got the little anvil on it. Real One Outdoors. So we gotta lightly expand every single one of these. See, like that one, you can tell it was a lot easier. It didn't really expand it. Got 12% on that. And what percent we got on this one? We got it plugged in, so we should be pretty good. 31%. Yeah, let them know. I'll try to get a hold of them. If you're over there right now, HE. Let's see if that helps. I mean, it should, because it's just going to ruin them. All right, let's try this. It just so expands it enough. Oops, got to change out the die. Duh. From the expander to the setter. Just it keeps moving my set. Because that ring's loose. Perfect. All right, let's get that tight. Let's try these expander ones. See, oh, that's when I already put the stuff in. I set it to the side earlier, expanded it. What's up, Amaya? My awesome friend, she says. We're doing great over here. I guess I just won something over at another channel that I'm not even in right now. A stand for some knives or something? Make sure we're still good. Yeah, right on the money. It's something with that die. I guess I don't have adjusted quite right. That's the only thing I can think of. Because it's not expanding it enough on the top end of them, opening them up enough. And that one felt rough, like if it didn't go in right. Yep, that one got a little boo-booed. Set that one to the side. When I crimp it, it might work. How was your day today, Amaya? Do anything for a holiday today? Okay, trying to get my channel up. There you go. Okay, why aren't you working? This one acts like it needs expanded, but I already expanded this one. Okay, this is really ticking me off. I literally just expanded all these, and it's not expanded. It's acting like it's not expanded. I didn't like it. This is acting like a resetter, not an expander. There we go. That's an expander. That should work. That should walk, mate. About before it would too, but I adjusted a little bit deeper. Let's see here. Shy Guy Adventures won the knife. You won the spice rack. Oh, a spice rack. I don't even remember that. What I remember is the rack that holds the knife with the little anvil on it. There we go. Let's try that lengthwise. Yeah, there we go. That's how we're supposed to be. Just a little bit less. Now, are the rest going to work, or do I have to run through the sizer again, every single one of those? Possibly. Really push down on the handle till the bottom out. Yeah, that's what I do. Just some of them are just so not quite sized, and so even after running the... Yeah. Of course, you have the... You can adjust them. That top hat piece that screws in and out. There's just a couple of them that were just not quite right. There we go. Maybe just a tick more. 11% on that. What we got in here? 35. You from other channels been really mean to me. Yeah, you mentioned that another time. I was like, why? You've always behaved in here. What's going on? So we're not goofing off anymore here. I am going to resize every single one of those. Well, not resize, just slightly expand the top of them. Open up just a teeny bit. Well, this is very sad. I don't know why that thing's not trickling out the right amount anymore. Just lightly have to open them up. There we go. Now we got the right measurement on that. Yeah, I just have to lightly open them up. Since these aren't boat-tailed because they're not rifle rounds, they won't like work themselves in there perfectly. They have a little round over, but it's really small. Yeah, they were fine in the 357 mag dies. Those were RCSBs. These were Reddings. Well, not that die. That die was a Hornady. So we got to lightly expand these a little bit, the mouths, so the bullet fits in there better. And we'll push them in, crimp them. Crimper, crimper. Yep. Didn't really want to do this, just adding more steps, but well. Let's see here. I didn't like Chicken Explorers. He was mean to everyone. I'm not even sure who that is. I might have been on his. Is it a channel or is he was a somebody in somebody's channel? Chicken, whatever you said. Chicken Explorers. Yeah, we're just have to expand all these. Let's see. Let me fix this real quick. Turn this back on. There we go. Adjust this back. Pull it up and back that way. Chicken Explorers is a YouTube channel. He was bullying everyone. That ain't nice. That ain't nice one bit. Hey, to you two people watching on Rumble and Twitch, I'm going to have to shut you off. I think, unless I could put you sideways with the charger on or reverse it. Let me check real quick. If I can figure this out here, if I can reverse this upside down. There we go. Yes, I can. You guys might have to move your equipment. I'm not sure how that works on your end. Because the charger was facing the table. And I need it facing up instead. All right. Let's move you guys a little bit. Well, that ain't going to work. We need you back in there. There we go. There we go. Now you can see my hands. All right. I have to resize these things again. Do you ever run cast bullets? I'm going to, because I want to find some cast bullets for my 44 Magnum. Because I might be bringing that for bears. I might just buy some though, just a box of Buffalo Bore or something. I do have some hard cast 45 Colt. I have some hard cast 460. Factory loads. You know, I bought them. They're BSM or no, MS. What are those ones? MS something. Bear load HSM. And then I have those of 460 and sorry folks, you fell over. Of 460 and the other. It's the charger cord's pulling on it. See if I can get you on the other side there so it doesn't pull on it so much. Let's see. I need to figure out something better for this thingy. It knocked over all sorts of stuff. There we go. Well, yeah, I have 460, that is, and Buffalo Bore and HSM, that's hard cast. And I have 45 Colt, that's hard cast. And what else? Do I have hard cast of anything else? I don't think so. When did you get the spices from TD? You should do a cooking stream. There you go. So it spices with the rack. And I do like cooking, so look at the blue bullets. They make powder coated case bullets. They're pretty sweet. You don't have to case lube them. Huh. They mostly make cowboy rounds. Oh, okay. I rarely run cowboy rounds. My 45 Colt, I think I had one box of cowboy rounds, or just barely hotter than cowboy rounds one time. They're Fiocchis. Or Fiocchis, however they're pronounced. Sometimes cowboy rounds are just as much or more expensive. One reason why I got those is because that was the only ones I could find in California at the time. They don't really carry 45 Colt where I was at there in Cali. All right, we're almost done expanding the necks of these so the bullet will sit in them. Almost, folks. Yeah, they're just like, I think they're only like 300 foot-pounds and only like 500 feet per second. Cowboy rounds of 45 Colt. They're really, really dead. Very dead. Not much oomph in them. All right, that one we already did. I kind of feel it when I picked it up. There we go. They're all been fixed in that respect. I wish I could find that Allen wrench that fell on the ground. So I can set this. Got like 750, 357 mag for 70-ish a while ago. That's cheap. So I got some pretty cheap that were Ammo Co. I think I got 6 boxes of 50. So that'd be 300 rounds. But it definitely wasn't $70. All right, I got to reset this. It's a little short. It'll fire, no problem, but we don't want the pressures too high. Whoa, why did it go to 4.3? That's way too much. Way too much. It needs to be 3.9. Yeah, that's a good deal. What brand was it? Mine was Ammo Inc. I think I said Ammo Co. earlier. Ammo Inc. I think it was. It might need recalibrated since the thing was jerking around so much. Because I was moving the thing around a lot. Then you hear the trickler might need recalibrated. Only 2 people in this one. 2 in that, which is probably normal because I don't have a lot of people in there. As in followers, subscribers. It's weird. I get almost the same amount of people on Twitch as I do on YouTube. And I have 7 times the amount, or no, more than that. Like 700 times the amount of people. Be back. I got to take a phone call. Okay. Well, I guess we'll keep loading. Yeah, it makes no sense. There's no way that at Twitch I get the same amount of people and I only have 33 followers. There we go. That right there is what we want. It's just a matter of pushing these all in. Now they're fitting like a glove. Now I know with those dies, I always have to expand them or adjust the die, I guess, probably. Yeah, it shows nobody's in here now. 0. If you're in here, put a 1 in the chat. If you're in, put a 1 in the chat. Because it's showing 0 on my YouTube channel. But there was just 3 or 4 people over there. Why is this thing doing that? It's getting irritating again. Shut it off and recalibrate it. We're level for the most part. All right, let's recalibrate this again. Yeah, if there's anybody in my YouTube channel, can you put a 1 in the chat? Well, now it shows 1 person at least. 49 likes. I haven't had that many in a little while. All right, put the tray on and 0 out. There we go. Now it shows 2. Hey, Liberty's in there at least. I still have 2 sitting over there in in this. What's the duo for? Does the front and the back? Well, I'm trying to figure that one out. All right. Just make sure that that's loading these nicely. Yep, we're right on. I shouldn't have to have this on anymore. All right, so we're slowly getting this figured out, guys. Surely but surely. Surely but slowly. Surely but slowly. Slowly but surely. Are you actually the only one in there, Liberty? Because I'm only showing. You're the only one who put a 1 in there. But I'm showing only 1 person too. Yeah, Creator, that's a really good deal. I don't know where you would have got that from. Unless you're meaning the projectiles. That would make sense. The projectiles, but not the full pew-pew. Full thingy-bobby. With my mouth will I make known thy faithfulness, thy faithfulness. So I went through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shells before I finally got this figured out, and probably I think I can reuse one of these, this one, and reseat it. Yeah, that one's fine. Yeah, 5 projectiles I can't even use. They're kaput. I don't think I can reuse them. Maybe the one that went sideways and tore up. Possibly that one I think I can. It's a learning curve. You end up damaging stuff to fix stuff. That went to 1. Yep. Room said 6. Okay. This over here says 3. Hey, there's somebody over here. Who we got? Hey, Liberty. It says 2 here. Now it said 3, though. For a little bit. Appreciate you coming by to Desert Armory and More, folks. We are reloading some 9. We finally got them all the right size so that they could get fed in properly. We're having some problem with the dies. I don't know if there's an actual problem with them or not. Possibly. I have to just get a whole new set of 9. Because they're used. Pick up these. Got too much stuff on the table. Too much stuff in the table. Too much stuff, my friend. We have too many things. We don't know what to do. Shows 2 now on that one and 3 on this one. So I got more on Twitch than YouTube right now. And I've got only 34 followers there, and I got 7,700 something on YouTube. Tell me that ain't shadow banning. YouTube says it's not. It's not shadow banning. We don't use those words. That's what they told me. We don't use that word. Like a little child. We don't use bad words. That's a bad word in their vocabulary. Shadow banned. Yeah, I should be able to reuse this one, I think. Let's see if I can get it out of the case. It's a toy. You a toy in there. Still trickling out, so I gotta wait until it's done trickling. Trickle, trickle. Twinkle, twinkle. Whoa there. Sorry, folks. Had a little problem there. It's not like I had soda today. I'm sorry. That just doesn't slip right out. Doesn't slip right out. Happens to the best of us and the worst. Wish I would fill it up a little faster. It usually does. I'm not sure why it's taking forever. I'll make it go faster by putting trickle. Come on. Oh, not sure why it was taking so long to get done there. Sometimes it just goes zzz, and it hits it. Now it went to 1. Yeah, again. Yeah, that's one thing I do not like. I don't understand the difference. Like, why? Well, they don't like us, yeah, obviously, but it just irritates me. It's like you're going to make people discouraged and not want to do YouTube ever again if you're just always suppressing their content, no matter what they do, and always accusing them of doing something illegal and you're not compliant. Hey, buddy. How's Cali treating you right now? Worse than YouTube? Probably. Worse than YouTube? Maybe, mate. Doing some 9 today, buddy. 9mm. Just on the higher end of the loads of a standard, a higher end standard of the 25 projectile 125s. So they should be about 1,000. 125 should be about 1,060 feet per second. There we go. That one filled up quick. If they'd all do that. I like that. There we go. Another fast one. I like it. You're finally figuring it out, huh? Three in there now. I've got 2 in on my Twitch now. That one slowed way down. Naughty, naughty. Put these over here. And this one's the crimp, right? At least it said it was the crimp. Who knows? This thing's all wonky tonk. Oh, there. Oh. See, I need to go stock up on my ammo. I ran through a lot of it. Yeah, we all do, huh? Trying to get this thing screwed back on. There we go. I need to do some 9s shooting, or I didn't really need 9. I have quite a bit, but it's like I have the projectiles, so it gives me something to do in the evenings. How about shotgun chokes? No, I don't. I need more myself because I have a Weatherby 20 gauge that for number 6 shot does not work on doves. It's the wrong one. Wish I used to run slugs out of my VR80. It came with a few chokes. Oh, a lot of times choked guns you can't run slugs. It'll bust it out. You have to run something. They probably make a special one, I would think, but yeah, a lot of times those aren't slug guns. You have to get one that's specifically for slugs. Or like I have, I shot slugs out of my Sears and Roebuck that's a modified choke, and it's fixed. It didn't blow it up. It was fine. It ran really, really accurate. I was about 70 yards and hit a 4x4, blew it in half. It was a post. Rested it on like the fence or some old pole. I forget what it was. Shot like 75 yards, 70 yards, and it just blew the thing up. Bye-bye 4x4. That post was no more. I don't even know what a VR80 is, unfortunately. Is that a Turkish? Some Turkish one? I'm not even sure how many shells I have here. Probably close to 80 or 100. I've got another probably 200 in the bin that I was cleaning. I'm going to have to look into because I've seen people run slugs out of it, but I don't want to damage the barrel. Yeah, correct. If you're not running the right one, it will blow up the end of the barrel. Turkish AR platform type. Oh, yes, yeah, I wondered if it was a Turkish. I have an AK style looking one. It looks like a Sega 12. It's down right there. You can barely see it in between the text right there. That's the AR, and that one there is the Sega 12 clone. I need to run that some more. It ran birdshot pretty good, actually, I thought. Just 12 gauge number 7 or number 8. 7.5 or number 8. Someone commented. What we got over here? Hey, what's up, J-Dog? How's it going, buddy? Sorry I didn't see you. I am on Twitch here and Rumble, and then YouTube on my telephone. Which actually you can run all 3 on Rumble if you want, but unless you're touching firearms, then you can't. Come on, buddy. Trickle out. There we go. How you doing, J-Dog? Doing some more late night guitar playing? I think that's what you were playing the other night. It was later than I'm normally up. By the way, complimentary, how does that 12 gauge run? Hey, Ammo, what's up? We're doing some more ammo, by the way. 9mm. I'm copying you. Hey, dude, how are you? I'm doing great, Systems. What about yourself? Nice. Yeah, I'm still breaking mine in. It won't do full cycle right now. It just shoots. Then I have to rock to get it to cycle again. So complimentary. I'm compliant, I mean. Sometimes those Turkish ones do not like bird shots. You have to run like a higher 9mm 124 grain. These are actually 125s because they're hollow point. They're pretty much like an XTP. It was what I was running in the 357 mags. They're 125, pretty much like a Hornady XTP. So they're just a tick heavier. Just a tick heavier. Used up a buck. Oh, well, that should run it fine then. You shouldn't have any issues. So it's definitely just needing broken in, yeah. But yeah, we're running some different brass I had that I've shot, and so we're reloading. Some are RP, some are Norma, which I found out they have a smaller hole. And then a few are UMC. I actually have quite a bit of UMC somewhere. I'm just not sure where it is. I think it's in storage. Or it could be in a bag with stuff in it. But yeah, we are running multiple stuff here. But yeah, we also are running Rumble and Twitch on the tablet over there. So if you want a different angle, hop over onto Twitch, Alchemist. If you want a different angle, you just see my chest and my hand moving up and down. You do see the loader too. Let's clarify that. On this, you can't really see it. I have it mostly covered, so you can't really see what's happening. I had to clarify there. It didn't sound very nice. How we doing, Elmo? You did a shootout today? Was that yesterday? That was yesterday, right? At least you posted one. No, you posted one today, though. You was on a timer, and I watched it. It was like a minute and a half or so. You were running something. Oh, it was a CZ. It looked like you were running a CZ, possibly. Looked like it. Good old CZ, mate. Come on, Mr. Trickler. Get her done. Get her done. But yeah, Emma, if you're still here, the only reason why I'm running hollow points is because I was able to find them cheap for 1,000 rounds. Hey, brother, you won something. I heard TDK. Someone came in and said, hey, you won something over at TDK's, a spice rack. I'm like, oh, that wooden thing that he was making? And it's like, no, that was the other guy made that has the knife on it. I was like, oh, let him know I won something. Or let him know I'll try to get a hold of him. Yeah, I've been doing a live, so I wasn't able to hop over there. Thanks, by the way. You got Instagram? Because I do, if that's probably how I need to contact you. Hey, I'm back. It's nacho cheese. It's mine. What's up, Khabib? How you doing, buddy? He's not your cheese. It's mine. That sounds good, by the way. Can you make me a batch real quick, bro? I'll take some for a evening snack. Por favor. Por favors. But yeah, TD, do you have it? Great, how about you? We're doing pretty good. Pretty good. We're running Twitch on our tablet over there and Rumble. And we're running YouTube on this. Yipper dippers. Because you can't show as much detail on YouTube of how the press runs and stuff like that on YouTube. They're pickier. Dogs are doing awesome. Skittles is great, and Canella, they're doing great. I almost went on a hike this afternoon and taking Skittles, but I was like, nah, we'll chill on YouTube and then do some stuff around the house and do some reloading. So I've been doing reloading for about 2 hours and 40 minutes. We were running a little problem because I didn't have the dies adjusted yet to my press. And we ruined 5 or 6. That one might be able to be reused, but 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4 are totally garbage now, unfortunately. Why are you stopping prematurely? I have to recalibrate this. It keeps stopping prematurely. All right, let's shut it back off and recalibrate it. Yes, sir. All right, turn it back on. What if you do a live and clean your guns? You can't do that, unfortunately. Not on YouTube. I think you can do that on Twitch and definitely Rumble you can. All right, put this on and calibrate it. 0 out and set our weight. Bam, bam, Bob's your uncle. But yeah, you can't do cleaning of guns or touching of any guns at all on YouTube. They accuse us of it, and we never have. And I've never won any of those. They've always said, no, you did. And it's a pain to contact them to plead your case. So it's like, well, might as well you just can't go on for 24 hours. The thing is, they know that because if you actually did touch something, they'd give you a strike. So they know you didn't. They just don't like the stuff, so they just fib. Their first name is Mephibosheth. Mephibosheth. Beep. Major Mephibosheth. But yeah, the Dougies are doing great. They're doing awesome. Doing very well. Double check the measurement on these, make sure they're staying. Oh, yep, 1.051. There's right where we need it, pretty much. Full length. Let's see if there's a way I can slant this forward with something tall in its place. That ain't gonna work. I'll have to put it right here. Is that gonna work? It's still wanting to tip over. That's pretty heavy. Let's see if I can put something else that's a little chunkier. Maybe this battery in front of it. Let's see. I'm trying to get this a better angle for you guys on the rumble here. See if I can put a battery in front for weight. There we go. There, you can get a little better view. I didn't feel bad to be mates. We're probably end up doing roughly 100 tonight. Just taking me a while because I had to adjust all my stuff. Adjust. This camera on the front here is a little slow. The one in the front of this one's quicker. Probably better camera. The one on the phone versus the tablet. Well, not probably. I know it is. Tablet ones aren't usually the greatest, and that one's not. It's not a super new. I think it's a 7S tab. 5G and 4. Right now we're on a 5G over there. I do need to clean my guns though. I do, Khabib. I got a whole bunch of them to clean. Excuse me. Some I haven't cleaned in a year, but I've only shot them just barely any. That's why. But yep, we're getting these settled in. Oh, someone must be washing clothes because the mobile home's shaking a little bit. Must be running something. One person in here, 51 likes, probably says 52 on your end. It's never accurate. The thing is my other channel, it is accurate, my outdoor channel. Now it's spitting them out. I like that. Let's keep it up, buddy. Last time I said that, though, it just decided it wanted more than that. Slowly getting them done. Oh, this thing is on. Shut that off. The calipers. Don't want to waste the batteries. They're already going dead because it's flashing. They don't last very long. It's a cheapy brand from Amazon. Stainless hardened. Who knows what brand it is? Something from Wangchong. Wangchong, China. Oh, we got 3 people watching now on the Desert Armory More YouTube. That's all, only 3. We got 2 over on Twitch, and it only has 34 followers. 35, I think now. I think someone followed me while doing it. Maybe I got a couple on Rumble. I'm not sure how that works. I have 3 on Rumble. That's all. Or is it 6? Come on, you're almost there. There we go. Hey, what's up, Evan? Hello, my friend. How are you? I'm over on Twitch too right now. Doing 9mm night, buddy. 9mm. Took me a little bit to calibrate everything right because there were some older dies. Well, some of these look pretty new though. The 357 were easier to calibrate, in my opinion. I got to run the crimper because one of these are a crimper, so we'll see if we can get the crimper set up right. Yep. I need to put my cushion under here. It's kind of a hard ground to stand on all the time. I think I got 20 more to do that I have ready to go. So this one's 1 down from, so 19 after this. What's up, Duran? What is your favorite 9mm? My favorite 9mm of the firearm would be my Canik TTI Combat and my Thesis double stack 9mm. I really like both of those. For ammo wise, I'm loading my own right now, but factory rounds, I would say for like plinking, I like UMC Remington 124 grain. And then I like for defense rounds, Hornady XTPs or Hornady or Winchester PDX-1 Defenders for my 380. Technically, that's a 9mm projectile. The point, it's actually technically a .357. But yeah, we're reloading 9s right now. What's up, Glass? What's going on, guys? Just dropped and giving a like. Happy Martin Luther Day. Thank you. Same with you. Same to you, my friend. Thank you for coming by, Glass. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yeah, you on Twitch, if you're hearing me talk, that's or Rumble, that's because I have YouTube running in the background. You can barely see the phone on the corner right here. So YouTube's running in the background. Good ones. Yep. I really do like my Desert Eagle too, my 9mm Desert Eagle, but I have only ran 2 mags through it, so I don't know it a lot. I did a short on it, and that one actually got over 1,000 views, surprisingly. Probably because that Desert Eagle in it. I rarely ever get 1,000 views on my gun content for shorts. They're usually like low 100 or low 100s or low 200s, if that. Just how mine have always been. But I'm trying to learn better ways to upload them where you put another video that's similar, you can link it. Trying to figure out how to do that, and I did. You got anything new lately? Glass, let's see. Were you here when I got my TX22 that the channel paid for with donations? I got that. And I got a Desert Eagle 9mm. It's called the Jericho. I have a short of both of those. Well, I'm pretty sure I got both of them listed now because for a while the TX22 one wasn't on there, but I think I have it on there now. Last Christmas we were shooting with the nephews. So check out the channel. I should have those on there. Under shorts. I did have a short of when I first got the 9mm. The 9mm Desert Eagle. Unfortunately, the music I used was no longer available on YouTube, so they pulled the video. They're like, it'll be up for another 30 days, but it'll be hidden. You can't use it anymore. And I'm like, what? So if you have music in the background and years later the music gets pulled, that video gets pulled, and then you lose all the views it got? That's just dumb. The gun videos I see that got the most views are the ones who never reference guns. Yes, I saw the shorts. Okay, you did. Perfect. Well, and also, too, the ones that go brr, brr, and the people who aren't monetized yet get the most views. And, of course, if you have a huge channel. If you have a huge channel, obviously you're going to get a lot of views. Like, a couple million. Like Misha's guns. Or Guns of the World. They got a lot. Let's see, Darren says, do you have any 9mm in a cowboy revolver frame? I do not. Well, technically yes, because a 357 Magnum does. It is a 9mm projectile. So is 38 Special. But I don't have the cylinder change where you can run 9mm in it. Excuse me. Because they don't have a lip on them. I can get a cylinder for it, which I need to. That way I can shoot 9s in it. I have a little channel. I hit 100 subscribers. There you go, Glass. Am I subscribed to you? I can't remember. If you're a public channel, I definitely did. One of my early shorts got 17,000 views. Most of mine get around 2,000. Bless you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I had a little tickle there, and all of a sudden it came out. And I'm getting kind of tired. What time is it? 9:04. No wonder. I'm waiting for the trickler to work. It's just going slower than it normally does of late. Just getting tired too, huh? For it to get its powder trickled out. Obviously, a power trickler is not quite as accurate as a hand trickling, but I'm just plinking. These are just for plinkers. They're not for matches or anything. I'll try them out and see how well they work. I'm pretty sure I've got a 9mm for these 380. Those are 380. I think I have some 9mm boxes in my to put those in the closet behind the phone here. I'll have to do that later, unless they're up on top of the shelf here. Yeah, here we go. Here's some 9mm. Did it beep? There it goes. It beeped that time. Got to it fairly quickly. And I bumped it so now you can see some of it that they don't like us showing. There we go. Why did it beep when it says 3.7? There it goes, 3.9. I would think it was because I was wiggling the table. Doesn't seem like a lot of powder, but hey, it works. It's supposed to. This will definitely fill up a 50. Probably going to be close to 9. At YouTube, nothing's for sale here. We are just having fun, educational purposes only. We're doing everything legal in YouTube guidelines. There's nothing illegal here that we're doing. Type of powder? Just some ball 244. It's nothing hot and special. It's not match grade. It's just like about the lowest of the barrel for powder, possibly. There's others that are better, definitely. But it was what I was able to get. Thought your shirts was faded, but it looks like it's just dog hair. There is some dog hair on there. You are right. These are not faded. You know how doggy hair is. No, these are not faded. They're, like it hasn't even been washed yet, this thingy. There's the big symbol on the back. Desert Army more. I need to get them somewhere to sell, folks. The shirts. We need to put them somewhere. There's no firearms or prohibited items for sale, YouTube. So don't accuse us of that. We literally have a sign right there that says not for sale. So don't be accusing us, okay? Literally says right there, not for sale. It's a little bit chicken scratch looking because I had to write it backwards. I might crimp these. I'm not 100% sure if I will because they were in there pretty tight. Because I think this one has a crimper in it. Just picking up this ammo and putting it in a case here. All right, there's 50. So it's probably getting close to 70 rounds probably that I made tonight. Do you refinish any guns? I've done one. A double barrel shotgun up against the wall to my left. I did a rebluing, the first one I ever did. That's the only one I've ever done so far. I'll probably do some more once I get some of the parts for it to rebuild it more. The other one is just about ready. I have to redo something on the latch for the handguard that I found. And then I'll probably do a light restoration, put this strap back on the stock because it had like a wrap on it. I might put a new one on it, maybe a piece of brass instead. I never saw a crack in the stock, so I'm not sure why. But I need to then I need to fire it and see if it works okay. Because I like rebuilt it. It's awesome. I'm currently working on a double barrel Stevens. Yeah, I don't have any double barrel Stevens. Mine are all like Belgium made ones, except I have one that's hammerless, like without without the rabbit ears. That one's American made, and then I have another one that has the rabbit ears that is American made. I only have 2 American made shotguns. The other 7 double barrels I have are Belgium made usually, or Beretta is made in Italy, but that's a modern one. Special ed algorithm probably only hears the sale, right? Special ed definitely. Yep, Gemini, you're special ed. I'm sorry, you need to go through some better training. I think you're a little. If you know what that means, you know what you mean. Little cuckoo. Yep. Three more after this one. Oh, this is number 3 more. Let me choose in the case yet. I got to do. Yep, that's all they hear. The thing is they make up stuff and think you said that. And I'm like, there's no way, shape, or form, unless that's not your first language, English, you use a translator, and it pops through with SALE on the other end. All right, that's the last one right there. And we'll shut her off. I had another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but I don't know if this one's good or not. Might need some help, that one. All right, shut her off. But the cases of those got ruined, so fortunately. All right, tuck her little cover on, put her cap on so no moisture gets in there. This is the last one, folks. Let's see, I've always been partial to double barrel shotguns. They're simpler and made practical. Simplicity made practical. Yep. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. All right, let's see. We've got some here that we got to crimp. Let's see if I can get one adjusted to get crimped. Get the crimping one out. That's set. This one says crimp on it. Says crimp. This one says crimp on it, so. Uh-oh. Why is it not fitting right? It's got some junk in the threads, probably some powder. Now, we might have to adjust this because as long as it's not pushing it in farther, we should be fine. There we go. That one's crimped. Perfect. Lock her down. Lock this down so it doesn't spin anymore. The micro adjustment. Oh yeah. That way it feeds better. It doesn't have a lip. I need to do this to the 357 mags. If this die will work for it. It might not. This crimp. What I should do is dump them all back in here so that this pile here back in here will be totally complete in the ammo holder. I keep looking at both devices to see if anybody's commenting, because Twitch/Rumble over there, you see a little green dot on where they're talking. Are you loading firsts? What do you mean by that? These were one time fired, if that's what you're meaning. And these are the first 9 mils I've ever loaded. So it took a while for me to adjust the dies. What I need to do is keep the dies I know that work for what I have all in the same place. Because some of them work right and some of them don't. So like this one worked well. See, the other one did not work well. That's part of that set. I don't know. We got to figure something out different. Yeah, the brass. Yeah, this is a one-time fired. So this is the first reload of these. Guess that thing's kind of in the way, isn't it? The cover. Sorry, folks. This is the one that had a little bit of boo-boo on it. I'm not sure if that'll work okay. I think so. We're set there for now, though. But I think it'll be okay. 3 people in the chat on one and 2 on the other. Do you do any of your own casting? I haven't. I need to for my 577 Schneider that's made in 1860. I have the cast for it, but I don't have any lead. And then I need to trim down the cases I'm going to use, anneal it, and then form it to the dies because they don't make 577 brass. You got to make it yourself out of 24 gauge shotgun brass, which is a little hard to find, but I was able to find that. Not too bad. It's a little harder to find than 28 brass. 28's a little easier. At least I think. But yeah, right now we're crimping the bullet on, folks, because right now they have like an edge on them, and once you crimp them, that edge disappears, so they'll feed way easier and not get caught. But in a revolver, it really wouldn't matter as much, which I did not crimp those, but I want to. Hopefully I can adjust this to do that. Adjust this 9mm crimp to do those crimping on the 357s. I think I could back it up enough to do that. Just adjust the set screw on top. But yeah, my own casings or castings I need to do, but I need to get the lead. It has to be soft enough where you're not going to ruin the rifling on an old rifle. Because that rifle, I think it has rifling in it. I don't know. Someone was saying they didn't think it did, though. I don't know. Ask your local tire store for weights. Some people do use those Liberty, but unfortunately most weights aren't lead anymore. They're something else. Maybe an old tire shop would still have lead, but most of the time they're not lead. Especially in California. They don't want you to use lead weights anymore. And what they use is something different. And sometimes the lead of those are too hard. There's 3 people watching over on Twitch now and Rumble. More than I got, or the same amount I got over there. Terrence says, yeah, there's some really good calibers from days gone by, but it's hard to find casings. Yep. Well, even the brass part, yeah, definitely. You have to make my own. How about the lead plates in car batteries? Those are lead. I know what you're talking about, as well as the things popping up where you put your cables on. Those are lead too, but they easily recycle that stuff, so not sure how that would work, honestly. Because usually you return your battery for the core. At least I've pretty much always done that. But you can buy lead ingots on eBay. I don't know about Amazon. Problem is they're heavy, so you're paying more for... You're paying shipping. I'm pretty sure you can get them off of other places too online, like GB and whatnot. Fishing weights. Yeah, I got some from the scrapyard. Oh, some weights. Yeah, you go over to all their car rims and peel off the weights and say, hey, how much for all these? Usually the tires are separate because they usually set them on welded up rims that are no good. So today I concreted the poles in my parents' porch that I was making. Not porch, deck that's under a porch. All right, so we got 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. 73. And I did 75 357s the other day. All right, let me see if I can adjust this to crimp the what do you call it? Where's that bin for those? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave those. Anyways, there's 50. Got 50 done there and another 73 in total. So took a little bit because I had to resize everything. Sometimes you can get a good deal on lead on Marketplace. Ah, there you go. I have not checked there yet. That's a good place I need to check. But yeah, we'll go ahead and pick up, or at least, you know, I might count this one. It's a little bit messed up. But there's 4 over there that are definitely I can't reuse. The projectile one I can. But the other ones, I don't think so. They're pretty boogered up. I didn't have my stuff adjusted right and I was putting too much pressure. A couple of years ago, I got lucky and bought 100 pounds of it. It's usually $1 a pound at least, I think, on, or is it more than that on Amazon? I mean, not Amazon, eBay. Anyways, all right, guys. Well, we are going to call it a night. We've been on YouTube for 1 hour and 12 minutes and Twitch, Rumble for 2 hours and 21 minutes. So, yeah. Children's toys from China usually have plenty of lead in them. Yeah, lead paint. That's what they say. All right, guys. Appreciate you all for coming by to Desert Armory and More. And if you're watching on Twitch, please consider following. Appreciate you dropping by, guys. And if you're on YouTube, please consider subscribing to Desert Armory and More. We do gun content of shooting, reloading. We do cave exploring, mine exploring. All sorts of good stuff, folks. Okay, if you like that stuff, I appreciate you coming by. All right, guys. I'm sorry I got here so late. No worries. Yeah, we're just closing down Dirt Bike Gamer. I've been on 3 hours and 12 minutes. Got 5 people on right now on that one. It was 3 or 2. It just went up. Double tap the screens, guys, on YouTube before we close down, if you could. Long time no see, though. Yep. Yeah, that's YouTube. They haven't been pushing our content. They hate us right now. Anyways. All right, you guys on Twitch. See y'all later. Rumble, appreciate you coming by. Have a blessed evening. Bye. All right, I don't know where it stores that one. If it has a place to store it on Rumble, but all righty, let's see here. Long time. Yep. All right, let's see where is. There we go. All right, that one should be done. I don't know if it puts it somewhere or not. Your streams are automatically recorded and saved as videos. Where at, though? I don't see it. On Rumble itself, maybe. Let me pull up Rumble. Rumble! It's time to rumble! All right. I was going through my subscriptions and saw you were live, so I hopped on. Oh, okay. Awesome. I'm just checking to see if it put my videos anywhere. There's my feeds. There's create, upload, go live. That automatically takes it to studios. Oh yeah, sure enough. There, it saved it now. See if it'll play it. It's doing ads, but that's fine. Follow. Of course I can follow. I can follow myself. How does that work? Well, that's a long ad. 2 minutes and 40 seconds of an ad. Anyways, yeah, we're just closing down here on both of them. So we just closed down on Rumble. That's weird. This is 0 followers, but earlier it said I had 3 followers? 6 followers? That's weird. It didn't show anything. Huh. It's only 10 seconds long. That makes no sense. 1 followers and 6 following. Okay, I have 1 follower. On that wasn't up there before. But I haven't seen one of your lives in my FYP in months. That's YouTube. That is YouTube. They do not like our content. I was shadow banned and still am for the last 3 months. They gave me a strike and put me on hold for a whole week. And every time they accuse you of something, they always drop your views. And I've told them about that that's naughty and mean to do, because it's like we already are off for a whole week or a day, and you accuse us of something we never did, and we have proof, and they say, we know you have proof, but you did it anyways. And then they dock us on our views too. And it just gets worse and worse. And then Gemini took over YouTube's algorithms. And so they're not pushing our content dramatically. Like, I was still getting about 1,000 to 3,000 views, which was okay. Now I'm getting between like 250, 300 or less per live, when I used to get up to 8,000 to 35,000 per live impressions. Anyways, it's very aggravating. Very aggravating. Why is it on there twice? Move. Approve videos, uploaded videos. Anyways, appreciate y'all coming by, guys, to Desert Armory and more. We're going to go ahead and sign off. This thing is going up. Last time it was here, I was 30, 35. Yeah, it does not even get that anymore. No, unfortunately not. I only got the max in here, maybe 12. It'll show me here shortly at once. And it probably will go up to, like, total impressions, maybe 250, if that. And I've been on 3 hours and 17 minutes. But yeah, appreciate y'all coming by, and you have a blessed evening and blessed night. Blessed the rest of your life, and hopefully things go better for you tomorrow than it did today. And you can never go wrong doing what's right, and through Jesus Christ is the way to salvation. Appreciate y'all. Have a blessed one. See ya. Desert Armory More is out.